know, black how people living, how people.
Hey,
Hey,
that's
yeah.
Yeah.
My apologies if you said anything to me at all, like in the last 5 to 10 minutes, because like I tried to connect this to my Bluetooth and then it just started like messing up. I couldn't hear anything that was said. So if you said anything to me, I did not hear you.
Okay. We out, brother.
No, we were just talking to Rollie about how you guys even came to the conclusion or the recommendation of the podcast, and he was just letting us know, how we kind of, ask deep questions or questions that kind of trigger thought. That's a little bit deeper and trying to figure out why it is what it is. And I know yesterday that we had we addressed multiple topics in regards to just relationships, reality, what's going on in the current news. And one of the big things that we kind of placated on or stayed on a lot was the Sweetie and Quavo situation. And kind of like how when you play with the rules of like the music industry or rappers or like the public limelight, there are certain rules that kind of come with the game, like expect your man to be a cheater because 90% to 99.9% of the men in the industry usually have infidelity issues, or it's just like not a relationship that they're happy with, so they're constantly in like, oh, we're taking a break, oh, I'm moving on mode. So that kind of opens doors for rumors of cheating when in reality, sometimes people aren't even in relationships. So we just kind of wanted to get your opinion, if you have one, on the whole Quavo and Sweetie situation. Like, do you feel like she deserves to be cheated on, or like how do you feel about the whole industry as a whole and the rules that they do play by?
I see. Well, to be honest with you, I do not even like stay in the loop when it comes to things that go on. So this is honestly the first time I've heard of it.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do want to know my opinion, when it comes to the industry, I am very aware of the inner workings of it and the underground aspects of it, especially when it comes to soul contracts and when it comes to just exposing yourself within the media and also just being among them. When it comes to just, as you said, the reality of it, whenever you put yourself in that situation. So to give you a clear answer as far as like if she deserved it or not, I cannot say that because I don't know like really what's going on in their personal lives. Like, I don't know like what goes on in between like them in the relationship, if she's even faithful or not. Because whenever you have a lot of attention, you
Man,
open yourself up to, being influenced by a lot of different energies.
she
And in reality, whenever we understand how a man and woman's brain is wired, there's science to, this aspect of being faithful. And even when looking at historically how we as a people operated within our foundations, I can see how it could be hard for some to, I guess you say, stay faithful.
the
Thank you.
Birkin trend.
well, Rollie, what you saying?
You know what I'm gonna say? She is the personification of the aspect of the Birkin. The Birkin. Man, she deserved to get cheated on because she was in it for the wrong reasons, and she
Mm-hmm.
wasn't to what he really wanted in a woman. She just knew how to bag a 8-figure nigga. That's all she knew. That's all she was out here teaching the young folks.
Right. It was definitely a materialistic relationship. Everything around her, is based on materialistic things. There's no, moral compass or anything of that nature. It's like, girl, just be selfish, think about yourself, and that's it. There is no other people that you care for, and that almost is backwards in a way, because ultimately you're supposed to cater to your man. So when you see behavior like this, everything that comes afterwards is almost warranted. It's like, oh, she's playing the game. And it's like when these females get burnt, it's like they want the, public society to kind of pity them. And that's what they usually get due to the kind of narrative that we're living in today. But that's the worst thing to do ultimately, because again, it warrants cheating, it warrants distrust, it warrants disloyalty. Like, it's just everything that you expect to come in those materialistic relationships usually comes in. The success rate is zero. They all end up breaking up and going on to the next person and hurting them, and so on and so forth. So yeah, I see what you're saying in regards to kind of like not being in their business and so on and so forth. But when you kind of see the things that kind of come out in the limelight in regards to her name, it kind of is like, oh, they both were playing a game. Okay, I see it. Like, I can't pity anyone in that situation, because she recently went on the internet and said that she would have
it. You have that clip?
Okay, I'll pull it up really quick. Hold on 1 second.
Hey, y'all, Rollie, I'm not sure if you've seen it, but did you see the little interview that she did with the P. Diddy's son?
No. I ain't see shit.
Yeah, she did.
We're gonna get into Laura Harvey too. We're gonna get into Laura Harvey.
Hey, she did an interview with P. Diddy's son, and I'm guessing the other dude, Justin LeBoy, is her ex-boyfriend. So she did a little interview with her ex-boyfriend and Diddy's son.
Damn.
And on the interview, I guess this is a little spicy interview. I guess they always ask, like, you feel me, type of weird questions or something. So they asked her a little weird question, and she had an interesting answer. I kind of want you to hear.
Let me hear. You still here, Rick?
History.
Okay.
Rest of headphones probably ain't working again.
I can hear you a little bit. I apologize if I wasn't listening to you directly this time. I'm multitasking a little bit. I'm cooking, but I did want to say I wasn't trying to knock the awareness of what's going on, because I do understand that a lot of times whatever's promoted out here, really just this information age in general, like you're exposed to a lot of stuff that's going on. I could definitely see what you're talking about when it comes to the limelight. It's interesting though, because I really do like a lot of research, and I was doing research on infidelity, and it's actually a statistic that over 50% of couples that experience infidelity still stay committed, well, I guess uncommittedly committed in a marriage relationship, and they move forward. And it is really sad. But I'm also aware of how this information age and this advancement in technology has exposed so many people's availability, like to others, so that they could have like easy access to outside relationships and stuff. And I'm not saying that that gives people a reason to do that, but it's just evident that ever since this information technology age, we have seen infidelity like increase, and we also have seen divorce rates increase. Is a lot of effects from it.
Speaking of infidelity, how about your boy Derek Jackson out here hypocritical advice?
Man, we spoke about Derek Jacks last night. Like I said, hold on, I want to pull this John up, but definitely the Derek Jacks situation was another weird situation. But I was listening to him today, I guess, speak about the situation, and I don't know if you heard his apology or whatever.
I ain't hear oh, crazy as hell. That nigga said this how all the girls listening, hearing him now that all this shit that happened.
So the water you got was from the ocean.
Still?
Bro, I don't know why you keep on breaking up a little bit, Jay.
Me?
Yeah. Sometimes you sound perfect, nigga, and then you have a little moment where you be chipping in and out. Now, right now, you sound legendary almost. You ain't even talking.
My shit probably be tripping. Hold on, let me
Yeah, right now, you're legendary.
cut out these little other apps and shit, man.
Yes.
You ready, bro?
Yeah, I'm ready. Hey, we about to run the little clip right now, Rollie.
Yeah, let me hear.
For the first time in your life, a nigga's doing everything right, but he just wants 1 3. Who's the dream girl to bring home to him to make all of y'all happy?
Okay, so that's shopping sprees. That's good dick.
It's all of that. That's good dick, good.
That's communication.
Tongue in your butt.
Picking up the phone, one ring.
Sucking your toes. Paying all your bills.
Oh, wow.
And you want to make him happy finally, because you put him through hell.
So a threesome, right?
You put him through
a threesome, right, ladies?
Threesome.
I normally talk to men who are cultured, who's been around the world, who know a lot of people.
Right. It's on you though.
No. I understand that, but because he's doing everything right, I'm going to give him the honor of picking the nigga who we gonna have a threesome with.
Controversial. And that shit hurt. That shit right there is what hurt your soul. Quavo
probably crying, you saying?
You gonna cry in the car.
Who, the other Justin?
Fergie.
Who's Justin? This is?
Damn, why she do that? Why she do that?
What?
After that, I'm telling you. After that, he ain't fuck with her. He ain't fuck with her no. What y'all think?
Come on. So where could we start at to even think?
I mean,
so she ran down a whole list of things.
I feel like the question was leading into. He said the question was structured in a way where he was insinuating that it would have been with a woman.
Yeah.
His birthday or whatever.
He doing everything right. He answering on the first call. Yeah.
Who would you pick, this and that, to have a threesome with him to make him happy? You think another nigga gonna make him happy?
Hey, just the fact that she had enough balls to say that. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah.
If you got your bag right and you stay through that, I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I think it changed his whole view of how he fucked with her.
Bro,
not who she is, but how he fucked with her. He probably felt like, damn, I fucked with her a little bit too much. Or, damn, like, who the fuck is she? Like, why the fuck would she say something like that? I thought I was buying her all the Birkin bags and, doing all that.
So you could definitely you're not on the screen with it, or you not showing them? That might be Big Mike right there outside, nigga.
Oh, I thought Big Mike was
Nah, he about to jump. Nah, he about to jump on the live. I feel like he just came to grab some shit. All right, bro. Me and Rollie waiting on you, bro. We live, nigga. No, we live on the live.
We live. Ass on the live.
That man said he ain't in there though. So yeah, you see this dude right here with the angry man face?
Put your pussy lips on live.
Mm-hmm.
That's an X right there, Rollie.
Is this on Facebook right here?
Um.
No, this YouTube.
Oh, you should have put that on Facebook, huh?
You
I'ma
want to
share
jump
this
right
shit.
in?
Fuck
I
that.
don't know. It's always up to you. You can rock out YouTube. Maybe you had a plan.
Oh, I can put my shit on YouTube too.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
I ain't know that. What? What the hell you talking about with all the tech? Yeah.
So what? We can hear it out here too, right?
Yeah, do you want to fix that?
Yeah.
Baby girl, where you done slid off your high into? Where you at, girl? Get your ass up. Hit this motherfucking reefer.
And I kind of
Baby. Yeah. So I had a couple things I wanted to touch on.
go ahead. You about to run the little background videos. I'm about to pull up the Derek Jack situation next.
Oh yeah, we on the Derek Jack situation.
Nah, keep on going. Like I said, I'm just gonna jump in and get you right type shit.
Nah, but
What you
I
saying?
feel like if you a man and you out here shaming other men, for their infidelities, then you shouldn't be, manipulating these women out here, making it seem like you perfect.
Okay,
You know,
okay.
nobody perfect, bro. And he seen that with his damn self. He ain't damn perfect. Shaming other people. Now you got to deal with the consequences of them shaming you for this little bit, and hopefully the community that had the utmost respect for you forgives you. You feel me? And hopefully your wife forgives you.
Yo, I was telling my wife the thing about these pastor type of brothers or Christian type of brothers, whatever you may call them, they always get forgiven, bro. They're gonna come in here, they're gonna tell you, man, I wasn't strong enough. I went and gave my life over to Christ. Now I'm doing better. Like that narrative just gonna run past you, bro. I don't really like humans no more because everybody make excuses for bullshit. Hey, and the thing is, we're not even blaming you.
Right, but then again, we're all human, man. Everybody.
I'm gonna get into the comments. I'll let the comments play just to see if there's any other nuggets.
What you saying?
That might.
Nah, we playing the little video clip.
Oh, like damn, bit might sound a little different, there, boy.
They might jump in quick, nigga, with a lot of energy.
Oh. Bit might have turned into small mic on my head.
Hey, while we bullshitting, nigga, that's Free Mind Scoop. I'm sitting here playing.
Free Mind.
So, bro, what you saying? You ain't listened to nothing to Free Mind yet, man? Huh, Rollie?
Bro, rap.
Mm-hmm. I'm about to pull up one of the Johns right now.
Well, yeah. Bro be having the he be having it lit though.
Z shit. Let me show you this shit real quick before we even go too far. Cause you over there setting me up, right, babe? Bet.
I'm really from the trenches. Them birds get you fall for a mention. Face car clean without a blemish. I'm really from the trenches. Them birds that get you falling for a mention. Face car clean without a blemish. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the business. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy. I'm really from the trenches. Them birds that get you falling for a mention. Face car clean without a blemish. These bitches is a problem. They trying to take my road about the business. They hope be trying to roll me out my Jimmy.
They-
It's the shit that hood learners forgot us riding with burners. The shit that comes to reminder I'm clucking my concubine. And they say I be talking fly high, end up letting it silent. And she don't be second planning, she sip beside us some apple cider. It's appetizing, I'm good on them sample sizes. The sample size is important, supporting to analyze. My brothers, we all immortal, ain't doing no standing by. And when time to dive in that water, we swimming and synchronizing niggas. Like a swim team, I don't do the slim things. I just need the whole thing, like I don't know what skim mean. Probably need some milk, we cooled them off, must be the C19. Me 18, but I'm strapped with a C9. I was just trying to C19. At the liquor store, underage, but we ain't need ID. My uncle like a CBS, I'm burning like a CD disc. Talking about mistakes I made, you don't want to see the list. But I kept a cool to me in the face card. In front of trenches, the birds that get you all for a mention. Face card clean without a blip.
And that's the first verse, and I ain't about to play the second. I'm gonna wait till he come on and play the second verse. I need to let him know that we don't respect him as an artist.
Bro, slide that shit though.
I want you to hear the lyric breakdown because I'm not even sure how clear you was able to hear it.
No,
So
I
you heard it.
Yeah.
Okay.
He snapped.
That man said at the liquor. What he say? At the liquor store, but we ain't need ID. Bro, the man. Huh?
He was like, I was just trying to live C19 or something.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and wait for the second verse. What it is. That was a loud sound.
Podcast, nigga, you get on this bitch, you smoke that good, nigga, you drink your good cold something.
You feel me? And you get in your vibe, bro.
Hey, you get in your vibe. And when it come up, you talk that shit. You feel me? I want to hear y'all take on this damn Javante Davis shit, man.
Hey, Rollie, you got to start writing your topics down. You moving fast. Really quick, he went to go check on something, but we're gonna run the Derrick Jackson. He's giving you the full story of exactly what happened with him and his wife, what terms they were on when he was actually doing the stuff that the girl that's out here.
No excuse for that shit, cause nigga, I done got caught cheating on bitches. I mean, I done got caught cheating damn near 1 million times, bro, and it was no excuse for my.
Rollie, hold that thought, okay? All right, guys, we're gonna take like a brief intermission. Give us like 2 minutes.
All right, bet.
Okay.
Yeah. Nick can't tell me about no motherfucking cheat. They can't tell me shit. You feel me? But we here with it. That thing up Friday. Look at my crazy ass. Go back to it. Look at my crazy ass.
What happened? You checked outside.
Oh no.
You
got that right. Oh, something's going on.
Raindrop Chevy. No, y'all ain't ready. Yeah, baby. Dog, man. You know me. I'm always keep it 1,000 when I jump on here. Every time. I can't even hear y'all, but when y'all ready, we ready. When y'all ready, we ready. I can't hear nothing. I can't hear nobody. When y'all ready, we ready. Yeah, play that bit.
You may have seen me a couple of weeks ago talking about how I just hit my 1-year mark. I gave my life to Christ, and my whole life fell apart. My marriage fell apart. At this point, I'm not seeing my kids. You know, I'm helping people best I can, but that's not giving me fulfillment. I got money, I got this, that, and the other. And I really honestly just went to a place of effort. Just screw it. I don't care no more. I don't care about being a good man because look where it's got me. I don't care about serving God because look where it's got me.
Wow.
Right? That was in May. I would say June, conversation is slowing down. She's waiting for a lawyer to get back to her. And what I'm getting to is the point where I hit rock bottom, because I did hit a rock bottom and God pulled us from it.
Yo, I got the volume up.
All of this came to be. June, we talking about my birthday. She basically lets me know there's no plan for her to be around on my birthday. Okay? Now I'm in screw it mode, F it mode. I'm hitting up old chicks. I really don't care at this point. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about the business. I don't care about any of that. One of those people was a girl named Candace. She's from Florida, Orlando, Florida. Girl I'd have known, at least been acquainted with for a couple of years, right? Last time I think I seen her was back in 2016 before me and my wife got together. I hit Candace up. I'm going to come down to Miami. We're going to kick it. I'm going to get a yacht, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing. And we're going to do a Q&A right after this. Here's the thing. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. All of these years, right?
What?
He ain't cheating. You spending money. Go.
So what do you mean by that, though?
What he said, they ain't have no sexual relationship.
He's running.
Maybe sexual energy or something.
Okay. I see the name. So I see why you're saying sexual energy. Okay, that's interesting.
Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex.
So a sexual relationship without actually having sex.
Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck that. Nah, don't let that nigga manipulate your ass, man.
What the hell that mean?
I ain't no bitch. I ain't no bitch.
I know exactly what that means. I'm not gonna lie.
Go ahead, go in.
Like
Because
meaning like kissing, touching, all that, but not sticking the dick in. Nigga, you stuck your dick in her. Shut up.
I mean, if that's what he meant, then maybe that's something different. But I've experienced like having like sexual energy with somebody that was just like, you know, just extra intensified, like, you know, that attraction, everything is there or whatever. And, you know, like there's subliminals and stuff, but, you know, because of your situations, you know, never being able to act on that and, you know, just that energy being built up. I've experienced that before.
But listen, he said having sex, but not actually having sex.
He said
What
he
is
said
having
a sexual relationship without sex.
a sexual relationship?
You cannot say that. It's just so contradictory. It just sounds like an oxymoron. Like to say jumbo shrimp. It's like, bro, there's nothing jumbo about a shrimp. You can't use that word. Maybe platonic relationship or something else, but to say sexual relationship and not have sex is just fucking your brain up.
But she said it. But I am said it's sex because how intensified it is.
If it's
intensified, so it got to be something. The Most High said, if you think it, you do it. So it got to be some level of energy sharing. So where you create almost a sexual energy, because sex is really just spirits connecting.
Exactly.
I feel like there got to be another way for spirits to connect, but he's using some ass white shit. And this is what I'm saying. Man don't use these terms. So even though both the women could, like, but you said it earlier, but we kind of talked over it. But anyway, even though a woman could kind of see how it could be said, I couldn't see a man saying this. And that's why me and Rollie kind of caught up right now. Now I'm rocking with platonic.
Yeah, platonic is to be intimate and affectionate, but not sexual.
That makes more sense to use that instead of like sexual relationship. I get exactly what you're saying. He should not have termed it to be that way. But as far as like, again, the platonic or sexual energy, I can understand that. But identifying it as a sexual relationship without actual sex, I could see how that is not best.
All right, well, let's see if he's gonna explain himself a little bit.
I just think it's ironic how for both the men, you guys' reaction to the video, both like it flipped you backwards almost. Like what does that even mean?
Right, Like if I don't know what it mean, nigga, enlighten me on something, nigga. Like, this is something I need to figure out.
That sound like a get out of jail free card. Like, man, I ain't even cheat. We were just it was weird. It was just sexual relation.
And that's the thing. They can get as close as dry humping, but it's like I had no penetration, so I'm not calling it sex, bro. I didn't get the juice like I wanted to, bro.
We want to have
we got to run them to see if we can get any enlightenment.
Explain.
All of these years, right?
What?
So we go hang out. We're on the yacht. We're doing our thing. Friends are there. We come back to my Airbnb. Everybody's having a kickback. She leaves. Everybody leaves. My boys leave. She leaves. Everything. She comes back the next day because we're going to go out to eat. And for some reason, she needed to use my charger first thing in the morning.
Yo, that's the thing. I'm not trying to expose nobody or make nobody foot hot. But, bro, first of all, we're asking you a question and you tell me that you go out and we don't, like, he just told us the whole story about them not doing nothing. She came back to the spot. Everybody leaves. She leaves first, my friend. You feel me? He told the whole story like, hey, everybody left. But then she came back the next morning. It's like, hold on, there's no reason to tell me that everybody left then, because it's another situation where she came back. Like, let me know what happened when she was at the spot. But right now, what he's doing is he's bringing us into the story. Now he's telling us the story to make us be like, I see how this could happen. He was just chilling, bro. He was going through it. Like, even right now, he's justifying it, and there's nothing wrong with that. But it's when you turn it around and be like, yo, all these men, they doing this, or they doing that, and I'm seeing the way you moving now.
But it's a line there, though.
No, for sure.
It's a line there because we don't know what happened or transpired before she supposedly left, while everybody was having a kickback.
Hey, and then he said he basically said that they was enjoying themselves, so they was drinking, nigga. We was live.
In the bathroom a little bit, catch a little pump. I don't know. Let's continue with the story.
All right.
I didn't really find that odd. I didn't think nothing about it. What I didn't know was Candace was taking pictures of my feet. Found that out later.
Wow.
Okay. Next thing I know,
he's lying. Why? See, this what I'm saying. A nigga like me, I done been through that bullshit. That bullshit lying shit that ain't gonna get you nowhere. You just told a story where you was about to get yourself out of there, then you fucked up. You know how you fucked up? You say then she started taking pictures of your feet and shit. Shut the fuck up. Now you're trying to justify the texts and the pictures, the screenshots. Now you fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? You lying. You lying, fam. You done got caught now. You done got caught. You lying, fam. Come on, Percy.
Yeah.
Do a nigga like that. All right, but check me out.
We chilling.
All right.
Rollie, but you heard what he was saying though, because he told us that she went home and all that situation. Now he got to let us know how she got the pictures. So he was letting us know, yo, she came back the next day and for some reason asked to go use the charger. So I let her use the charger. It's nothing sexual. Even the next day, she just using the charger.
But why on the picture she laying in bed?
Because she did that sneakily when I allowed her to use my charger.
Her legs flat.
Hey, baby, run.
It wasn't me. We actually go meet up with one of her friends at a brunch spot. We leave there, and what was it? A couple of weeks later, I'm like, look, I'm about to do something for my birthday. Do you want to come out? Got her friends out. Long story short, her friends and I'd say about 25 to 30 people. We having a mansion party. We tripping out. I'm smoking. I'm getting high. Still no sex. But she wants to use the bathroom. She wants to go and use my charger whenever we did the house tour with a couple of people. She wants to stop and do this, stop and do that. I didn't know what was going on until later on, that the entire time she was trying to take pictures of me as I'm walking in and out. Okay, I didn't know that, right? Cool.
Okay. Just a couple quick things. Sexual relationship without having sex. It's interesting. So
Everybody.
He know you lied.
What?
That was good.
All the women are like, oh, okay, I see.
All right, Rollie, but do you see the game though? Because just like my wife was saying, as a female, it don't sound like he's a negative guy. But as a man, you hear it and it seems like, man, it seems like he's lying. It's like nothing that he say sounds right to us.
It ain't. It's lying.
Yeah,
Bruh.
it's so fluffy.
Yo, look at his face right now.
Bruh, you
Look how he dressed up.
hard
Everything
at-
is a
It's
presentation.
like his lady got him at gunpoint.
It's a presentation.
You using imagination.
This
Damn, bro. I ain't never knew, bro.
is, man, Slab never had nothing going on, bro. Slab always trying to get in. It never had nothing going on, bro. Let's go, bro. You always coming in. You never get in, G. Yeah, you can run it.
You know, when you get to this level of influencer of stardom, you know,
Damn, I
you
kind of
just
want you
never
to
know.
run through
I mean,
this for a
someone that
little
you
bit,
can
though.
know from 10 years ago.
MTR speaking about something.
Outside of
Not feeling where I'm forward to. I'm talking to my.
but let's keep rocking.
Fast forward to I'm talking to my mentor because at this point I'm not feeling where I'm at. I'm breaking down. I don't want to do anything productive. If you look at my videos from what was it? If you look at my videos from June, about June 10th to September 10th, you'll see me post about 2 to 3 times. Talking to my mentor, I basically just had this whole meltdown about nothing is satisfactory. God don't love me. My wife is rejecting me. I'm not able to see my kids. And something that he told me basically changed my life. And he said, D, the reason why you're not happy, the reason why nothing is lining up the way that you want it is because you verbally gave your life to Christ, but you didn't submit your life to Christ. You verbalized it, you said it, you accepted him, but you didn't walk with him. You didn't walk in according to his word. You're still holding on to some things. Okay. That was probably, I think, July 27th or something like that. My wife is getting ready to come back in town. We haven't had much further dialogue about the divorce or anything like that, but we haven't rekindled anything. So at that point, what I decided was, okay, the marriage is done. But in order for me to have an opportunity to have this happiness or have this fulfillment that I'm looking for, I have to come into alignment with God. And that means even if my wife is ringing off, totally not talking to me, even if whatever, I won't even say depressed, but really in a bad space, even if whatever, in order for me to really connect with God, I got to clear some things out. So I threw away my liquor. I threw away every bit of other things that I was using. I cut off everybody, Candace included. Now, I won't say I gave an explanation. All I said was this ain't right and we don't need to talk again until this divorce is final. The whole time we have been talking, I was letting her know, hey, we're separated. I'm just doing my thing. I'm chilling. I'm kicking it. All that other good stuff. Which, by the way, I'll be honest with you. I won't necessarily say I recommend. I believe I preached on it. Somebody fact check me. Whenever I've talked on this subject, my whole dialogue has been that you don't want to deal with a man who's separated because he may still have feelings for his wife. I mean, he may be lying to you. In my case, I definitely had feelings for my wife, but I thought we were over and I wasn't lying. So am I practicing what I preach? I guess so. So anyway, I sent her that text message. I blocked her on everything. In the past, what I would do is, and this is what caused a lot of issues even in my marriage, I would mostly cut somebody off. I would end communication, but I wouldn't cut it. I wouldn't completely obliterate. I wouldn't completely close every door to that part of my life. All right. It was only on that day, and don't get me wrong, this wasn't immediate. It was only on that day where I started seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. My anxiety is not nearly where it was. Me not wanting to do this, not caring to inspire anybody, not nearly where it was. Even in terms of me and Danae's communication, she still went forward. By the way, I wish I had printed this out because I believe you can actually search this. She filed for divorce. Some people may say, "Oh, Derek, was the separation really real?" She filed for the divorce. The lawyers were in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to my email. Trey Sauls is my lawyer. I don't know if you guys can see this. Let me see. I seen some questions in there. I'm gonna get to the questions.
So right
after.
now he's showing us his
Appreciate
whole
you,
little
guys.
lawyer situation, and but if you want to be fair, Rollie, are you listening to him right? He said his wife basically filed for divorce, bro. It was on the table. She filed for it. She had a ring off.
So what, you were fucking somebody too?
He said he not gonna say that, but nevertheless, they both brought in outside people into the relationship, meaning just telling friends about the relationship or whatever they mean by it. But he said he won't infer or you feel me, make an inference on some shit like that. But yeah, he said they both brought in outside people in a sense.
I feel like regardless, I don't know, bro. I don't know. If she knows she was wrong in that situation, then she was wrong. But I don't believe she was wrong in that situation. I believe he was wrong by lying and saying he ain't even have sex with the girl, bro.
Because look, he still ain't gonna tell us that through this whole thing. I'm pretty
He
sure
still
he never said it.
he ain't gonna say it. Trust
Yeah,
me.
I think he's lying about something, but exactly what he's saying. Once you do the study, you like, I don't really sound that bad, but it's like, bro, you lying about something though. You're not telling parts of the story.
It's like, bro. At this point, bro, nigga, everybody know you done went and got some little pussy on the side. Everybody know that. I'm thugging with you. I'm fucking with. I done been through the same shit. If your lady took you back, I'm proud of you. You feel me? Y'all still shit. I don't want to see nobody separate. You feel me? You did what you did. Learn from it. You feel me? If you don't learn from it this time, shit, learn from it next time. If she take you back. You feel
This
me?
nigga. Hey, 100% fat nigga. I feel you, man. If nobody else don't stand up and raise their hand, my brother, I feel you, G.
You got to be real with the situation. You can't be out here lying to the world. Next thing you know, they're cheating again because you still lying to yourself.
Hey. Hey, but that's what he said though. He basically said that he lied to himself. He was like, "Yo, I thought I was with the Most High, but I really wasn't. You feel me? You feel me? I wasn't rocking with him because I wasn't actually walking in his footsteps. It's like I said that I cared about him, but I ain't really care about him." Hey, Scoop, right now we're going on the Derek Jack situation, bro. We just showing the apology. Yo, you know this man Rollie ain't know that you had that hard ass trenches. I ain't even want to play the second verse until you came in.
Yeah.
Rollie don't even know that you make music, nigga.
I heard it, nigga. I heard it.
I did.
Hey,
That's my
nigga. Hey,
that's my
shout out to that.
nigga.
You was on the block, I heard. That's my shit. I
I
see you fucking around
heard.
with it, Rollie. But what you was saying, Scoop?
Nah, I was saying I must ain't doing a good job of promoting, nigga. That's on me.
Yeah, that's the first thing I was saying. I was like, right, imagine niggas not even knowing you rap, nigga, right around them. Like, I'm talking about right under their nose. A nigga like, who?
That's on
You
me.
don't rap.
That's on
Man,
me.
somebody trying to jump in. What's up? Oh, you doing that? But yeah, bro, we running through the Derek Jacks right now, Scoop. I'm not sure if you've seen any part of the apology, bro.
I didn't, bro. My lady brought it to my attention, bro.
Oh, all the women know about Derek Jacks.
Yeah. She tried to bring him
Cause
to
he a
my attention
liar.
before.
Yeah, I can see her bringing him to your attention, nigga, and like it damn near trying to war with you over him and Kevin Samuels or somebody.
Nah, not it wasn't that energy, but it was definitely trying to you know,
curtail you a little bit, make you a little nicer.
give me a little hint or something, you know.
Definitely make you a little nicer. You saying though?
You already know.
Yo, you kind of slid a little bit, but we had Curve in here last night. I'm trying to get him back in here, but we had Curve in here last night talking about the situation. And you know, he was basically saying what everybody's saying, the same thing Rollie's saying. It's like, I don't know if we all come from a situation where our women want us to be more like a Russell Wilson instead of a Nipsey Hussle. I don't really know. I don't really know nobody that want to be no Future, but you feel me? I'm just saying, a nigga like me and you, Scoop, on some business type mindset, a Jay-Z type of nigga.
I know for sure. Mom don't want me to be a square ball.
What I'm
Oh,
saying,
for real?
Hell no, because it wouldn't be no reason to be with me.
All right, Rollie, what you saying? Like you about to say something, man.
I feel like
You think your wife wants you to be a little more controlled? You think she wants you to be like Russell Wilson?
all men want men to be a little more controlled. If you give an inch, they're gonna take 2. They want 2.
They're gonna take 100. Don't give them none.
I'm trying to tell you. It's sucker shit or no sucker shit. A woman won't mind having a sucker, you feel me, to lean on. But she don't want to straight fuck with a sucker off real.
Right.
Nah, they don't want a sucker. They're gonna always tell you that. They're gonna be honest with you. They don't really want a sucker. They think they want a sucker.
That sucker shit that's gonna put it to her. But then again, she do want that, you know, a nigga that's gonna submit, you know, do what the fuck they when she want it. You hear me? A lot of these girls be wanting to run over niggas. You hear me? To run over. You hear me? but what I'm hearing is like niggas that ain't no suckers, they see through that. They see through you straight up. You feel me? That's what make girls like that don't even fuck with niggas on that tip. You feel me? Sometimes.
Nah, they try not to, bro. I'm telling you, it's always when they understand that the square bob is lame too, and you feel me? They're gonna go through the same shit almost. It's just a lamer nigga playing lamer games. So like I said, eventually, bro, everybody come to grips with it.
But then again, you got females that really do, you know, they ain't on no sucker shit neither now. You hear me?
They hate a square. There's some females that hate square niggas.
Yeah, it's some females that don't like no square ass niggas now.
At all.
You feel me?
I'm talking about even me, even somebody like myself, they'll be like, nah, you don't swing enough dough. I'm like, damn.
just like
hey, hold on, Rollie, cause speak to that, man. Like, when does it go too far when they start like looking at niggas and like deciding who a square bob and who not? Man, you ain't sagging all the way down to your knees. You ain't sagging down to your knees, nigga.
Nah.
You got your little pants.
King Von old girl said she ain't date none with under 2 bodies.
You feel me, Rollie? That type of shit going on out here, man. Look how you looking. You confused, like you froze, like you doing a mannequin challenge right now.
What you mean, motherfuckers hitting people? Motherfuckers got what?
If you don't got at least 2 bodies, she can't even vibe with you. You ain't even her vibe.
Man, listen, bro. It's a lot of these girls, bro, out here, bro. All right, for instance, back when you was in school, like in middle school, high school, you feel me? You had that one girl. She'll let the nigga that's going ham, you know, the football team superstar, the nigga that got all the girls, you know, she'll let that nigga stand. But the nigga that's really putting time, the nigga that's bringing the roses, the nigga that's sending them good morning texts, hey sweetie, how you doing? The nigga that's writing her little notes in school and shit. You feel me? Got the crush.
Yo, some of them don't like that. They say that you come off as a creep.
She ain't. Hey, girl. Hey, where you went?
Some of them say you come off as a creep. I know we got 2 women, but you have anything to say about what we saying? Maybe as a man, we're going crazy. What you saying something? Go in. I am. You about to speak?
Okay, cool. Yes. So honestly, I wouldn't say that I would identify those that were putting an effort as creeps. It would just depend on whoever it was.
That's what I'm saying. See, there you go. Go, keep on going in.
Putting in that effort. I will also say though, to each its own. Like, based off of an individual, they're gonna have their own preferences. As far as what is stereotypical, it is more evident that people typically like to go towards whoever has the most attention a lot of times, like whoever is sought out the most. You know, that attention is broadcasted on them. A lot of people want them. So it seems like an accomplishment, I guess, to have that individual's attention or time, you know, for those that are about the hype. But for a woman, in my personal opinion, I feel like first off, everybody should love themselves first because you're never going to have a successful relationship if you do not love yourself first.
What that really mean?
So what that really means is
What
knowing.
what does it really mean when a woman say, "I want to love thyself"?
What does it mean when a woman really says, I want to love thyself? So that means I need to know who I am. I need to know how to take care of my yoni, my womb, how to be able to be in a position to raise a family, how to take care of a king, how to be a queen, how to be independent, how to love myself and not need validation from others. Because honestly, when it comes to really how people do
I
relationships,
don't say they wanna love themselves, like especially some women that want to jump out of relationships and stuff like that. They say they wanna love thyself. I want to love myself. I want to,
yeah.
they call it,
I need some time to get myself right.
what they got a name for. I think it's loving myself.
Self-care.
Self care, self love,
Self-love,
self
yeah.
love. Next thing you know, they getting manipulated by the next nigga.
I mean,
They get
to
manipulated
each
by
his
the next nigga.
own.
Back to the same nigga they said they needed self love.
Well, okay, so whenever it comes to a woman really loving themselves, or even just a person loving themselves, they have to know themselves and understand what they could take and what they can't take. And also, they just have to know like what gets them ticking because it's so easy for a woman to be so consumed like about what her man is doing. And if they really knew the science of it, they would understand that if anything, that makes him go away because it's in a man to want to chase after something, with the testosterone levels that is increased a lot of times. Like when you look at it scientifically, especially as a woman that is single. A woman that is single will attract a man more. I mean, I guess y'all could say it for yourselves, but based off of a book that I invested in, they said that a man is more attracted into women that have things going for themselves. They have their own identity that don't just give them easy attention all the time. A woman that, just has her own life, that is doing things for herself. They like that drive. That's what they said. Do you men
Oh,
agree with that? Do you prefer to be with women that look like they have like their own stuff going on and that they're not giving you easy attention like that?
I love that.
see, yeah, I was about to say, I'm glad you asked that question because we can give you
Like,
some practical answers. Rolly, what you saying?
I like I like a woman. I like a structured woman, a woman that's organized, a woman that knows what she wants. She got her goals together, her shit together. She's pushing. You feel me? You feel what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? But then again, I like a woman that probably don't know, but she's working at it too. But you see the progress. You feel me? It's all in progress and potential. You feel me? Progress and potential.
I
Okay.
see.
And
So
that's interesting. Scoop, what you saying, bro? Because I know I'm sort of kind of disagreeing with Rolly, and I'm not disagreeing this because I want to bring more to the forefront. And I know you got something to say, Scoop. So your whole thoughts on this, like, what type of woman you want? You want a woman to be on her own type of vibe? Like, what you saying?
But what are we saying though? Are we talking about being in a relationship with them? Because how I heard it,
that's what I'm saying.
how I
Okay.
heard it, it's just sound like that's just something that we would like to be around, no matter if we're in a relationship or not.
Oh no,
Mm.
I was really referring to just like, somebody to actually be in a relationship with, not just somebody to to be around. I was talking about like, a preference if it's somebody that, you're interested in being romantic with.
Yeah,
Oh no,
that's how I heard.
All right.
I heard.
So, but the question is, hold on. Like, are you already in a relationship, or is somebody that we see and we're trying to court? Like, that's the what we're trying to get to the bottom of. Like,
A
is this
single.
already my wife, or is this, or so she's single already? So, Scoop, what
Yeah,
you saying? A single,
that's
independent woman.
that's how I heard it. I heard it like it was okay. Somebody that you like you like somebody that you would like that would interest you. Like you like, okay,
Okay.
type of characteristics does this person have? Oh, is she on her shit? Did she got her mind right? Did she have her head on her shoulders? This and that. Blah blah blah. Okay. All right. I fuck with that. You feel what I'm saying? Or do I like
Okay.
that? You feel me? Do I like that she on her shit? Or do I feel like I got to come in and, you feel me, build her up or raise her or knock her down so I'ma level up? Nah, you feel what I'm saying? It's like on some
Okay.
shit like, okay, if I feel like I qualities and I see those qualities in her, then and they interest me, when I get in a relationship with her, I gotta respect those qualities. You feel what I'm saying? Type shit.
I'm
Oh,
listening to you, and I feel you to an extent.
step down because I the king, and I can't say that because she done already. We was just kind of talk about this shit the other day with last night about Cardi B and Offset.
Mm-hmm.
You feel what I'm saying? Saying
Your
Cardi
phone died.
Yeah, my phone died. Okay. Now I just checked my battery. My shit's great, baby. My shit's
All
great.
right, go in.
She was a stripper. Okay, nah, who was it? Okay, if she was a stripper before she met Kim K and Kanye. Okay, she was taking the naked pictures. They got married. She's still taking the naked pictures. Then all of a sudden he say, "Hey,
No.
pictures." You feel what I'm saying? You can't tell her to stop
Yeah.
when you married her while she was doing that, and she was doing that after y'all got married. All that y'all ain't make that agreement for her to stop before y'all got married. You feel me? So you got to respect her. You got to respect her hustling. What the fuck she doing? But if y'all agreed on some shit like, hey, look, man, we having kids, we finna tone it down for real, woo woo, then by all means, do that. You feel me? Respect that, But you can't tell somebody to do something, you feel me, that they wasn't doing before y'all got together type shit.
I still ain't rocking with it.
Okay. Yeah, I was about to say I can't rock with it by no means necessary. But Scoot, what you saying? Because like I need to ask you some more, Rollie. So I gotta come right back to you. But Scoot, what are you saying about a woman? She's independent. You out. You see her. She's real independent. Like and then go in, Scoop. I don't know what you saying, bro. Just speak.
I mean, it's nice to see. It's nice to see, but it really don't. It don't move. It's not something that would be my deciding factor. I don't think. It ain't nothing that I'm like, oh yeah. I gotta see what else. I gotta see way more than just that. That's
all right, but is that at least a minimum requirement where she kind of got it? And I don't like the word independent because women isn't independent, because that's why when you have the household situation, it has dependence on there, and it's not about child. Your wife go on it or whoever the situation is. So like we got to get better with words, but I don't know. Maybe there is independent women, but even in the animal kingdom, even in the plant kingdom, in all kingdom is male, female, and it's a dependent. Go ahead, Scoop.
I care more so if she an independent thinker.
Okay, that makes sense. I like that as a
more
word.
than anything else. So when we're talking about independent, just because you got your own job, boom, 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 got your own car, are you an independent thinker? Can you make your own decisions? Like why are you independent? Was that because that's what you thought society requires you to be? So that's why I say that ain't that one that would be a deciding factor for me personally. It's cool to see though. It's cool to see.
I do want to say something really quick because
go in.
I mean, I believe that it was taken as if what I said was this idea of a woman needing to be independent. I want to clarify. I was saying that a woman needing to know herself, understand like, what she likes, have like something that she actually does, like have a schedule, like she has her own life.
100%. All right. We're not disagreeing at all then.
Right.
We're not disagreeing at all. But it's still got to be to an extent, because with Beyonce and Jay-Z, you having your own life to a certain extent is a problem. So it got to be a limit to where you have enough interest to keep you busy and being whatever you have to do while your husband is gone. But if it get to a point that you're almost overworking your husband, or it get to a point that y'all working so much that y'all don't really see each other because of the time schedule, or both of y'all tired, then that's not gonna lend to a marriage. Is what is the main point I was trying to
Absolutely.
get to.
It gets completely different when it comes to a partnership. That's why, again, I
Okay.
emphasized earlier that it was a single woman that this would entail.
Okay.
Because, you know, she has to know how to, again, be a queen first, you know, before she's really put in that situation, having her own identity, knowing how to take care of things, knowing how to take care of herself, you know, like being able to take care of mind, body, soul, you know,
Okay.
and so that whenever she's put in a position, she knows how to also give advice on how to take care of mind, body, soul. She knows how to handle and love herself. So she's more properly able to love and handle her significant other, you know, in
Okay.
that sense.
Facts. Hey,
I
well, go in, Rollie.
am gonna tell
I
you,
agree
man.
with you 100%. Nevertheless, though,
I
go in,
don't feel
Rollie.
sorry for any nigga who signed themselves up to no sucker shit. I don't feel sorry for. I can't feel
Yo,
sorry.
Rollie, hold on though. Let me give you a different view though. Like I understand what you're saying, but like I always tell my wife, I don't know if y'all know this, but I know this for sure because I've been around a lot of them. But 90% of the music industry, bro, I don't want to say they was lame, but they wasn't the coolest people in high school. So like I do feel sorry for them to an extent because, bro, like imagine being in high school and not being able to get a woman of your dream or a woman that you really like, and then now you doing something and now people validate you for it. Like it's easy to be like, man, that's lame, bro. But I don't know, like I kind of got more empathy for it where I'm like, hold on, so how can we kind of help these youths? Because I'm telling you, like, we don't really know. We wasn't raised with a father, so the whole way that we give it up with women is odd. So I don't know. Like I'm kind of on a level that I need to see if we can help. Like I said, that's why we do the podcast. That's why we always try to speak from both sides, because at least we can help somebody young that was like us, bro, like that really didn't understand how to be in a relationship or you feel me, any of these things. So
See
I
if you.
understand what you're saying, Rolly, but we gotta be careful about trying to help them. Is what I'm saying, because the same thing with your music. That's why I
Yeah,
told you I like your music.
and the thing is, I feel like being just like my music, being blood raw, being raw to you. You feel me? Show, giving you that tough love, that real shit. That's what's gonna help your ass to understand. If a nigga signed himself up to some sucker shit like marrying a stripper, and she's still stripping after y'all married, you can't tell her to just stop stripping. You can't
Oh, I
tell
get
her.
what
You
you're
can't just
saying.
overpower her. You can't just do that because you accepted it. You gotta accept it not for what it is. She gonna do it till she stop. You can't. You can't. That's what I'm saying though. Like you signed up for that. So you can't tell the girl, oh, I'm the man, I'm the king, blah blah blah, this and that. No, man, hell no. You did that, but I'm saying, but if she's a respectable woman, she's gonna respect you enough to mature up and stop doing that on her own type shit. You feel what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Without, she would never been doing it in the first place, or you would never even married her in the first place doing that. You feel me? If you wasn't accepting of it.
Okay. I
You
see
feel
what
me?
you're saying.
But sucker shit, no sucker shit, man. That's what I'm rocking with. You feel
So
me?
yeah, babe, we was just running down some shit about women. I don't know if you had anything to say about women, bro. You just quiet, you eating and shit, you cooling. You ducked off. All right, bro. So we
Mike
back.
gone?
Nah, Mike, Scoop gotta be right here. Yo, where you at,
Oh,
bro?
cool.
You ducked.
I'm in the booth, bro.
You not in the booth, nigga. What you speaking on though, bro? Cause like I don't know if you finished out your thought on the whole independent woman. Like all right, so can you even make it more practical then? Because you told me what you're not looking for. Like what would a man be looking for if he's seen a woman and you feel me? He was trying to court her, get into a relationship. Like, what you saying, bro? You in the boot, but you're not in the boot.
Run that back,
He
bro.
gonna
What you speaking on?
Bro, what type of woman you need, bro? What qualities she gotta have?
All right, let me tell you like this. I'm gonna be real with you. You know, I keep it real, vulgar language, good talk, good talk. Hey, look, but for real though, I'm gonna tell you from a male perspective. Tell me I'm fucking lying.
Go
If a man, when he first see you, if he can't, because you know men don't just outright just, brrr, you know. If a man when he first see you, if he don't see himself eating your pussy, he ain't fucking with you.
Oh no, that's wild.
He ain't fucking with you,
bro.
When he first see you, yeah, jump back on now. If he first see you, if he don't see his face in it, he don't. It's not gonna go far. It ain't really like, you know. It ain't
Bro,
first love. It ain't
yo,
love at
we
first sight.
we want to agree with you, bro, but I'm telling you, it's niggas out here putting their face in booty holes they don't know where been. So you can't convince me of that. You can't come on here and convince me
I'm talking.
that's
I'm
a
speaking for
quality.
the real niggas. I'm speaking
Nah,
for the
I
niggas.
understand. Yeah, it's a certain level where you like, yo, I can see me doing anything to this woman because this is my wife. I understand that tactic right there. Because that's the truth.
I'm
But
trying
when
to
you
tell
just say that as something to say, it's like 1,000 niggas now jump in the race that one ain't supposed to be in the race. It's like a nigga like, man, fuck out that big pussy. It's like, bro, you don't even know it. Like, you trigger on it.
Hey,
Yo, Snoop, you heard that man?
hey, bitch,
I wanted to agree with it too, bro.
man, you agree with it.
I
Both of
wanted to
y'all
rock
niggas
with it, bro.
agree
I
with it.
started to try to think of. I
By
started
nature,
to try to think
nigga.
about my days in the field. I ain't really never had that though.
I never had that in the field.
I ain't really never been like, I ain't even that.
What? Hey,
Man, Rollie, bro, what's some real qualities, bro? What you like, bro? You like a woman that she's
look,
submissive, she gentle, graceful. Those type of words is what I use with women. Even Dick Gregory said, Dick Gregory, hold on, Rollie. Dick Gregory said we call our cars beautiful and our women strong. That's odd. Like a nigga really jump in his whip would crank up on some and a nigga call that beautiful. And then he'll look at his woman and be like, yo, my lady's strong. We gotta stop that odd shit. We be using weird word with women. That's why I'm saying I don't use independent with women. It's weird to me. I don't use a lot of strong. I don't use that with women, bro. Women are beautiful, bro, graceful, bro, loving, bro. So like these are like simple qualities. Like I need to see a woman being a woman, bro. Like just being a woman, bro, is all a man needs to be attracted to you. Once we get into the relationship, it might be more intangibles as far as just like the queen was saying, do you know yourself? All these things right here, but off rip, bro, you got to be a woman, bro. Like that's the main thing that's gonna attract a man to you.
It's hard. It's hard though, bro. It's
What you
hard though,
saying?
cause like our lady, like she not like nobody I dated in the past, and nobody I dated in the
100%
past is
fact.
like the person I dated in the past. So it's just like when you out there and you getting a feel for people, you just kind of see how they is, and you kind of see what you like about them. I don't really go in. I didn't go in with no criteria, no certain criteria, bro.
Okay.
I like a humble ass woman, a woman that's humble, appreciate what she got right then and there. You feel what I'm saying? Don't be so
That's
eager
another
to
woman
just,
quality.
you feel me? And I feel like those type of women deserve the world, bro. You
Can
feel
you
what
pull
I'm
up
saying?
humble just so they understand what humble means? Because
Humble.
what you're telling, bro, what you're saying is that you want a woman to be submissive. I don't know if you know that's what humble means. But humble means submissive.
if it, I don't think I don't think I'm trying to say be submissive, like as far as, you know, any man that want their woman to be like submissive towards them, you feel me, to a certain extent, like, you feel me, because the man, you know, a man want to lead. You don't want to lead your woman astray, you feel what I'm saying? But on me though, you want a humble woman, you want a woman that, yo, you feel me? You want a woman
Bro, no, hey,
Man,
yo,
hell nah, OJ. Run that shit back to Slick.
You don't want them city. You don't want no city girl.
Run that shit back to Slick, bro.
I've been
yo,
listening to that nigga. I've been listening to
yo,
everything you've
Slick,
been saying.
Slick. I'm
Did you hear
telling
what
you,
he
we
said? Did you hear what he
have.
said 10 seconds ago, bro?
No, I viewed it. I rewind everything.
Hey,
I was so
hey,
happy.
Slit. Don't even let these boys get you caught up because I'm about to come to you in 2 seconds because I know you as a brother that studied the book and you understand what it takes for a woman to be your wife. So right now we're talking to Rollie, bro. As a brother that make amazing music, when you hear Rollie, you feel the pain. I'm just trying to figure out what does it make a brother like Rollie happy. You feel me? Like, what is he looking for when he innately see you? I don't want to hear all this extra shit. Rollie just went off and told us, bro, when the first time you see a bitch, you got to think about seeing your head in a pussy. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Anybody do that, bro? It's a bunch of lame niggas doing that every day.
Hey, T,
I'm drinking hell.
Don't blame it on the alcohol.
I'm dead ass.
Yo.
I'm gonna be real with y'all boy, bro. Rollie on that drink. If y'all don't look at Rollie eyes, bro, Rollie on that drink right now, bro.
Yeah, what I am.
Rollie on that drink, bro.
I'm on the hand.
Yo, the most high said a little wine is good for the soul, Rollie. So hey, Rollie, I seen you drinking that even cold. It ain't even hitting you as hard as it's supposed to hit you. Me, bro, everything I drink is completely hot. If I got a bottle of Henny, bro, if I got a bottle of Henny, I lock it in my whip and leave it outside for a year. I ain't playing around with y'all boys, bro. But Rollie, bro, can you finish? Like, Rollie, bro, we're trying to be helpful to the women because like, I'm trying to tell you, women do not know man. Every time I talk to even my wife, every time I talk to women in general, they're confused. They're super confused. They don't know us at all, bro. They even say shit like we don't express ourselves. Bro, think about how many times niggas came on here and told us some real not life shit. They say niggas don't express themselves. Bro, you got to be careful about women. That's what I'm telling you, bro. Can you be honest with them right now, bro? Can you tell them what a man is looking for, bro? How do you have to move, bro? Like, cause this shit really helpful, bro.
Honestly, true, bro. These women are dangerous, bro. I ain't saying I see where Rollie coming from, but for him to be
Bro, go in here, bro. You bugging.
It's easier for me to tell you what I don't want in the bed.
Hey, Scoop.
What's up, bro?
Hey, be like that sometime, bro. I like what you just said. I take that what you just said,
bro. Cause I can tell you exactly what I don't want in the bed.
You feel me?
All right, tell us, bro.
You can't tell them
That'll
what
be
you
helpful.
I don't want a pocket watch. I don't want a pocket watcher. That's one of my. That's something that I'll be out the door instantly. I don't like entitlement, and I don't like pocket watches. That'll automatically. I'll never call you back again.
On God.
Well, all right. So, what does entitlement mean?
Entitlement means damn near if we just starting to kick it or whatever, and you like I can't even think, man. Damn, you ain't get me nothing. You was at the store and like not no joking fashion. Like,
but come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, though, man. That's what I be saying, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with you, man.
What's up?
Come on, now.
Hey, Slick, Rollie said you about to keep it real with us. Go ahead, Rollie. Because I already know me and Slick about to
gotta rephrase that
go ahead.
because if you a grown man, bro, you giving the girl dick and shit, bro. Come on, bro. If you go to the store, you get get that girl something to eat too, man.
Sir. It's no dick involved. I ain't even fuck you yet. I ain't even show interest in you yet.
I mean,
Rollie, you're a grown man, bro. Spill your seed, lose your deed.
That's it.
But I'm saying though, like if
Rollie, we're not moving loose no more, bro. Rollie, this is a new set of man you talking about, bro. Pussy not ruling us no more, bro. This is a new set of man you talking about, bro. Spill your seed, lose your deed, bro. She ain't getting nothing, bro.
You know me. What I say? Sucker shit or no sucker shit? You feel
all
what
right.
I'm saying? Just cause you whoop the whoop, you go you buy 2 cheeseburgers for $1, don't mean you can't buy an extra cheeseburger for another $1 and be like, hey, you want a cheeseburger, a little small fry? You want a little something? All right. You feel what I'm saying? That's just
I ain't buying them shit.
Women don't do that shit though. Women don't do that shit.
Man, a woman won't do nothing for you, bro. I love them, man.
Hey, Rollie. I'm gonna be real with you, brother. Hey, them women ain't gonna do shit for you, nigga. Them women care about themselves, nigga. You know that you do more for a female than a female do for you.
Hey, look, but look, it's nothing bad to that. Because I'm trying to tell you, we signed up for that deal. Look, bro, we signed up for the deal, Slick. So the problem is now when you have a child with her, and now she don't care about herself enough to care about the child. Because look, the Most High said that. Look, the Most High at the top, you next, she right there, and then the child. It ain't about who better than who. It ain't about none of that shit. It's about the fact that women have this innate like. Bro, earlier, Slick, we was talking, and the queen is still on here, but she was saying, I don't know, Slick, do you know about sexual energy? Do you believe in sexual energy, bro? A nigga said he was having sex with no sex. Do you believe that?
No, I don't believe none of that. That's
unless
some
that
faggot.
nigga
That's some homosexual shit.
No.
Hey, that's what my wife said. Was he sexting? That's the funniest thing.
Hey, that's about it.
That's a homosexual
What the
right
hell
there.
was he doing?
Hey, that's a homosexual right there. You gotta watch them type of niggas.
Hey, when he hit you with an excuse like that, matter of fact,
you don't even know it.
Man, y'all ain't even see him because he's sexting without sexting.
What is he sexting? It could be anything. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. Hey, bro, keep them niggas away from me, bro.
Hey, baby, you go back to the way, bro. Look, though, I feel like this would be interesting for the conversation.
Hey, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off, bro, but I got something to say.
No, we all good, bro. But I seen that we're not getting practical, bro. And I need all the women to learn us about it. Matter of fact, I think what they learned about us, bro, these niggas, bro, they don't agree a lot. Hey, but we do got one page of submission. We all want that. That ain't gonna change. We may have different extra shit that we require, but the submission part ain't gonna change. Rollie, what you saying? Look, Rollie about to fuck it up. Go ahead, Rollie.
Niggas can get a woman to submit, like a nigga love to have a woman submit to a certain extent, but you can't put it in the form of controlling. You feel what I'm saying? You got to say, hey, look, you feel me? If you gonna fuck with me, respect me, I got to respect you at a certain level. You gonna respect me at a certain level. It is what it is. Not, hey, look, you gonna listen to what the fuck I say when the fuck I say how the fuck I feel. Ooh, you can't do it.
What's the difference though?
You feel me? It's a big difference.
No, but you still telling her what to do though. Even if you tell her something smooth in a smooth way, that's still controlling.
At least it's respected. At least it's like she want to do it, she do it.
Hey, Rollie, we men, bro. We supposed to be aggressive, bro. The Most High is aggressive. That's why he made
The
it
Most
like
High is aggressive, bro.
That's why we ain't supposed to be soft with our female. If we be soft with our female, them crackers. Listen,
like
them crackers is soft,
bro. Always
them
keep
crackers
all
want to whisper. I'm a nigga, but niggas speak out loud. We gonna speak. You gonna hear my tone. If I tell my girl, hey, listen, bro, stop that shit, bro. She gonna stop that shit. Or hey, babe, stop. For real, stop. I ain't got time for old babe. Stop. Fuck that. Hey, bitch. Hey, stop that shit. Cause now I'm mad. You ain't listening.
Hey, bitch.
At daybreak, Pharaoh takes his new queen to the top of the hills, leaving Azuka to fend for himself. High above their new kingdom, they forge a future generation for Rwanda's lion population.
But Esau is funny, bro.
Bro, this nigga crazy, bro.
Bro, this ain't just in our world, bro. This is an animal thing, bro. Rollie, bro, we can't be playing around with women, bro. Like, bro, I'm telling you, bro. Watch this shit, bro. What a nigga this is, man.
You see the title?
What it say about him?
That's our next
Evan.
This couple mates over 100 times a day.
Huh? They love each other. They say 100 times a day. Yo, hold on. All right, pause that then. This is another interesting conversation. Nah, I ain't gonna ask these boys how much time they made it.
Hey, Scoot. Hey, Scoot, you laughed before the conversation started.
Yo, look at Scoot though. Like, look at Scoot whole swag. Scoot like he don't even want to be in this shit, bro. Cause I don't see him being honest, bro. Rollie always say he gonna keep it real. Rollie, you ain't keeping it real. My boy Slick said, as a man, we gotta be loud like lions, bro. We gotta roar, bro.
Be loud, bro. We can't be soft, bro. We can't be on that effeminate shit, bro. We man, bro. We supposed to tell them what the fuck. That's why I'm like this, bro. And Rollie know that I'm gonna speak my mind.
And that's why our women don't love us no more, bro, because they say we getting weak, bro. I was in the conversation the other day. I heard women saying black people weak, we can't do nothing.
Listen, bro, you got to be a warrior. You got to be a warrior when the time comes.
When is the time, bro?
I tell you see a lion.
Yes, Rollie.
Listen. Before a lion roar, you know what a lion do?
What?
That be tiptoe on you.
Hell no, Rollie.
Without you even fucking knowing.
That's a lie.
That bitch sneak up on your fuck ass. And jump out of nowhere. Motherfucker. I'm trying to tell you. You got to pay attention. You gonna pay attention.
Hey, Rollie.
Logically. I'm gonna keep it
Rollie. No. Hey, Slick, let Rollie know that only female lions hunt. And whenever a male lion come up to you, it's a war. He don't come up to you quiet about nothing. It ain't nothing quiet about nothing. Hey, matter of fact, do you know the reason why the lion is the king of the jungle? Not because he's the baddest nigga, because the elephant, a vegan, will eat him up. But you know why? He has the loudest roar in the jungle. Every time a lion comes, I'm talking about this nigga right here, not the woman. The woman attack probably silent. But this nigga right here, when he come, he's a man, bro.
You gonna know
it's
that
just like, hey, back in the day, Slick, I don't even know the reason why the mob niggas, they always use 38 revolvers, not because of the shell situation or even 380s, it's because how loud the gun was. It's always about scaring people off. It's a tactic.
And when the lion being loud like that, who he being loud like that too?
The other animals.
Other animals. Yeah. Not his lioness, nigga.
She know that. She know that.
Bro, what are you talking about? She don't play with him.
She know that. Hey, Rollie. When them hyenas come, she don't defend herself when them hyenas come. I come by myself. 7 of them run. Me by myself, 7 hyena run. That tell me like, bitch, you can't do that with 7?
Nah, but that's the thing though. I'm not knocking them because that's a woman. That's the divine feminine, bro. I don't have no problem with it at all. I just hate the war in a sense, right, Slick? That's what you saying. Where they say we equal in a weird way, where it's like, yo,
we not equal. You hate the war. We is not equal. Man, listen, bro. I look at equal. I will knock a bitch out. Not to say it like that. I will knock.
That's what I was saying though. That
cannot stand in the same shit I stand. A female cannot do the work that I do. A female voice is not as tone as my voice. You feel me?
The same way I was saying that we can't birth youths as amazing as they could do. You feel me? It's a lot of shit. Like, bro, women. I always tell my wife this. I don't even know if y'all know. Do y'all understand that the first handyman wasn't man? Technically, it was woman. Man was always at work. Everything we did was what we knew. Women used to be at the house and they used to start tinkering with things like the laundry mat and like whatever situation is, the oven, the whatever it is, nigga. The woman is at the house and she's actually fixing these things and actually doing things, nigga. The man was really never involved in being a handyman. We was out working. So like a lot of these terms, go in, do your thing.
Oh, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you good. I'm talking. Go do your thing.
Okay, well, I'm not gonna lie to you all. Like I'm very huge with studying history, and it's very evident that the awareness of the system being matrilinear first is not really there, as well as when it comes to, like you said, the handyman. Men actually were the ones that tended to the land, and even within the scripts, you know, like they did talk about how the man was there, you know, to tend to the land. That was the position given. And a lot of times when it came down to historically, men were the ones that actually did the patchwork, you know, did stuff when it came to, you know, sewing and all of that. It's honestly completely switched. What happened was we went from matrilinear to patrilinear, meaning that things used to be really in the name of the woman, especially in the East. It all started in the East. As we kept migrating west is whenever we became more patriarchal and more patrilinear. And I'm not taking away from a man's role and the evidence of his Mars-like energy when it comes to, like, you know, being more like a warrior and a little bit more aggressive, and even just like, simply how the man's brain is. There's definitely that. But a lot of recognition isn't given to, again, the type of system that we used to operate under, which was originally ruled by women.
Huh?
Hold on. So no. Hold on though, because it's interesting. Because like I have immediate questions. Okay, so you're saying right now we're in a patriarchal system. You would say.
In the sense of all the presidents being male, in a sense of he this, when it comes to the scripts, when it comes to just thinking of the father, the mother story, even the library of Alexandria being burned down, just the evidence of the Queen of Heaven being looked down upon, just so much different things. And you're talking to somebody that has delved in deep, like, especially whenever I was encountering my Hebrew journey. Like, I
Okay.
definitely dived in like extremely deep, but I started to look into a lot of sacred text. I started to look into a lot of different
Like
things. Again, I'm
as
huge
far as
within
what
research.
have you ever read the Gnostic text where they said that the ruler of this earth is the female god, which is a lesser god, which is the emotional god? Have
That's
you ever
right.
read that text?
That's right.
I have read some Gnostic texts. As far as that one in particular, I have not read
And
that one.
repeat that
So
for me, Brandon.
Sophia, her name is Sophia. Yeah, but if you read the text,
Hey,
they'll
T.
tell you that
Hey,
there's
T.
levels to what's up?
Mind me to cut you up. All they gotta do play
Nah,
Soul
you do your
Calibur.
thing.
All they gotta do
You,
play Soul Calibur and read about Sophia. They gonna tell you
that
the same
you,
history.
that's the mother god. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like when we say it, I'm not knocking it, but you understand that there's something called Titans, which is technically older than the mother goddess that created this earth, which is the
That's right.
youngest god. Like that's what I'm saying. So if we're playing the god game, but like, I don't even want to go that far. I want to kind of stay
And
patriarchal.
play
So you
that
telling me,
shit, nigga. Play
hold
that
on, hold
shit.
on, hold on. We got to go in, but you saying as far as the patriarchal system, you saying that man who rules woman decided to go to war and die because they run women. That's your theory on patriarchy.
I never said any of that. And no, I'm not talking about just a theory. I'm talking
So
about
why is it a
actual.
patriarchal system?
The reason why it is a patriarchal system is because of so many different reasons. I've heard
Explain it.
of different aspects of it. So I do want to clarify that these are not all based off of my own judgment, because I mean, although I may have existed as a soulless spirit and possibly reincarnated, my conscious right now isn't aware of how things were back then
Okay.
historically. But as far as the text, as far as the references that other people have given of history, it was showcased that, again, things were passed down based off of who the mother was before. And if you're asking me how it transitioned, I do
No,
know that
no, I'm agreeing with you. I'm just telling you when you're telling me that it's passed down because of the mother, that's based on the king rulership. So right now we're in a situation where I think it's totally matriarchal, and now it's in a woman rulership. So that's why you're thinking that man is, I don't know, is trying to rule over women. The reason why women were put on the throne is not because they were the strongest. That I don't know if you ever read that history where it said women were the strongest, but man actually put women on thrones. Like even today, every man respect their mom more than we respect our father. So I don't even get that narrative, but even more in depth, I just want to figure out, if you're telling me that man rule woman, why did we choose to go to war? Why did we choose to die? Why did we choose to be coal miners? Like, if you're telling me it's patriarchal, why is man choosing to do the harder jobs and allowing women to do the easier jobs?
That's right.
I can see your point, and that's a very interesting way to look at it. But again, as I was saying before that, there has been evidence of there even being hosted the Salem witch trials. They're being hosted, just burning of a whole library of information, especially information regarding the history of, just women and goddesses. And when it comes down to just simply the science of a lot of things and just understanding the feminine aspect and the masculine aspect, especially when it just comes to population, We do know that there's more women than there is men. When it comes to the subconscious, conscious, the conscious is representative of the masculine dominant aspect, the conscious with seeing the external, what is actually seen, and the mother being more so the subconscious, the 90%, what is unseen, the negative, the dark, the chaos, and the man is there to provide the structure and the order. So that's why I believe that, you know, it has became that a little bit more so because of just simply a man providing that order and operating in that function based off of nature. But again, when it comes down to just the patriarchal society and how I see it depicted as that, it comes down to, again, just the evidence of things that was done. And it may not have been in the light of how you're seeing it, men just putting women in those positions and doing things like that. But it has gotten to the point to where it was said that you couldn't even enter heaven unless you were a man.
Hold
That
on,
was
where?
said.
In what text?
Where
Though? In
says
what
that?
text? Yeah, in what text?
This was said in apocryphal text.
No, what the apocryphal? What book
Yeah,
that is?
yeah. What book? Because
Here, let me
as far as
look. I'm about to
the Orthodox
specifically for you.
Christianity, like, all right, I don't know if you know that. Do you understand that in Orthodox Christianity they worship the Black Madonna and Child? I don't know if you know that, but only in the Western Hemisphere is it we worship a man. No man worship man.
In the Western Hemisphere.
It is why we do all of this weird stuff. But even in the Western Hemisphere, it's still not patriarchal in my fair opinion, because I'm still trying to think, why is man doing all the hard labor? Why don't they choose to do the easy job, or whatever y'all picture as the easy job? Why don't they choose not to die and send y'all to die?
Because what, man?
Rollie, you got something to say? Go ahead. You interested?
To go die. Who
No,
gonna
no man will ever do that. That's why in the look, hey, Rollie, I explained this to my wife the other day. The reason why Black men appear to be weak is because we love our women too much. In China and all these other countries, they will slap their woman with acid. They women will get disrespected to the up, like it's no level to it. So when they go to war, they don't have any weaknesses. A Black man, bro, all they do is take our queen, bro, and we bow. It happened in slavery. So even I'm trying to figure out where is the narrative that I'm trying to find it, where it's like even in Ethiopia, to speak about Ethiopia, the Candaces, those was our queens. After she the Queen of Sheba went and met with Solomon, then you can see the lineage changing, where it was the king coming and all what Solomon basically told him, yo, the Most High said we can't have woman rulership. The reason why the Most High said that is because your woman is your holy temple. You take her off it's just like chess. The queen is the most powerful shit. So I don't understand patriarchy. I'm confused, sort of, kind of.
Yeah,
I'm trying to figure out where is that narrative.
Understand? Okay, if we are in a patriarchy, like in this society currently, it's a patriarchy. What does a matriarchal society look like?
Oh, interesting.
Interesting, sis.
I am. What you saying?
I'm going to read to you all something, but as I'm pulling it up, you can continue. But I will tell you the direct passage that, you know, this is heavily inspired by, and I could afterward give you some more input from other things that I have studied to answer.
You gotta go to the scriptures. You have to go to the scriptures.
In. Yeah, do your thing.
I just want to provide evidence and clarity instead of just like not having anything to back up what I'm saying.
Oh, do your thing. Nah, we fucking with you. Do your thing.
Cool.
Yo, Scoop. You here? Flip the ruler. You here?
Oh, I'm here. I'm waiting on the scriptures. Just in the apocrypha. I got my apocrypha ready. Maccabees.
Man,
Maccabees.
hey, I'm sitting right here. I'm almost ready to double dutch into some shit.
You know, bro. You know, me and bros like you done read it from front to back. So it's like, hey, a bro can't trick us no more. You gotta show it exactly what scripture you talking about.
Yeah, because this is very interesting. Very, very interesting. Yeah.
That men were the only ones allowed in heaven?
Yeah, I understand the Romans, because me and Scoop speak about these Pompeii guys who put dicks on the floor.
Bro, listen.
Scoop, we can't hear you, bro. Speak, bro. Like you going in about the Pompeii dick niggas.
I keep getting muted, bro.
Well, all right.
But we know about
Go
about
ahead.
this, so that's what I'm expecting it to be from. That's where it has to be from.
Okay, some Roman type shit. Okay.
Okay, Scoop, I don't know if you're texting or something, but your phone is giving feedback. That's why we keep muting you.
For sure. No, I ain't texting.
You got headphones?
Not on this.
All right.
All right, that's what it is.
Yeah, so we ain't knocking you, but yeah, I guess when people talk too loud, it's
I can turn y'all
hitting it.
volume down. That's probably that.
Oh, that'll probably look right now, nigga. I don't even know what you did, but yeah, I don't know what you did, but we back normal damn near for the most part. So yeah, man. Hold on, who this is?
First century Roman aristocrats.
What you saying about them?
325.
What you saying about them though? You saying they odd?
That's Rollie.
Yeah, I don't know. Somebody tapping the fuck out of some shit, huh?
And that shit getting tapped out. They better stop tapping out.
Nah, I just muted Rollie. Scoot regular. Hold on, it's still Scoot?
No.
Yeah, it might be Scoot. Nah, it ain't Scoot. Scoot look regular right now.
I'm muting Scoop right now.
Nah, Scoot regular, right? You got Scoot unmuted.
I'm muted Scoop.
Nah, you unmuted Scoot?
Bro, that wasn't me, bro.
Oh, it ain't Rollie, nigga. It might be Scoot, man. Scoot,
Nah, it might be one, but I am.
Nah, it's Scoot, bro. I got a part in Scoot, bro. I'm pretty sure she got her John muted. I fuck with I am. She been doing her thing tonight. But she said it's a patriarchal system, nigga. And we need to get to the bottom of that shit.
Hey, Rollie, you said that you wanted to bring up someone else. Like it was like Trey Jackson or somebody.
Javante Davis.
There you go.
What happened to bruh?
14 counts. Hit and run.
Nah.
Indicted on 14 counts hit and run.
Nah. What the fuck? Scoop, what? You could already predict some shit like this happening to these type of boys.
Hey, on this truth though, bro. I don't care about them boys. Okay, it ain't us. I'm just being honest.
So controversial.
I don't care about them boys.
Hey, nobody knew what to say. Nobody knew what to say. Everybody was just like, man, what bro saying? But that's crazy. That's crazy. But I'm telling you, bro, these niggas be wanting to be too popular, bro.
That's all it is. That's all it is. They don't want to sit down and just be there.
Yeah.
Nigga just want to fight, happy, drunk, speed.
He beat the boy up. He beat the little Spanish boy up.
Nah.
Or he ain't fight him yet.
He ain't fight Ryan Garcia yet.
Okay.
I feel like Ryan Garcia might get to him though.
No,
man. That little Spanish boy look weak though, man.
Yeah, he weak, but he quick as
fuck
though.
Yeah, he's smooth. He's smooth as hell.
He's smooth, but I ain't gonna lie though. I know bro gonna beat him.
I'm talking about one body shot gonna crumble that boy. What you thinking, Rollie?
Javante Davis go give it to him because Javante Davis know how to score and
he's. Hey! One thing about it, I'm waiting for Javante Davis to call Canelo out though. That's all I'm waiting for.
Yo, I'm telling you, bro. Canelo, I'm waiting on a nigga to call out my boy. Yo, I'm waiting on a nigga to call out my boy Terrence Crawford. I'm telling you, bro, it's some real skilled fighters right now, bro.
I swear.
Davis is not gonna call Canelo out, bro. Trust me.
Why? He's too small?
I'm not saying he's not too small, but he's not gonna call him out. You
don't think nobody wants.
You gotta understand what type of fighter Canelo is, bro.
Bro, Canelo beat Triple G, right?
Yes, sir. 2 times.
The only fight Canelo lost was against Mayweather, bro.
Hey, and he wasn't supposed to lose that one. I feel like it was kind of odd with him too.
Hey, T, talk to him, T. Brother, talk to him, bro. Tell him again, bro. I told him
that Canelo fight was. Hey, look, bro, Canelo and Tito Ortiz, bro. Yeah, bro, Canelo and Tito Ortiz is two weird fighters for Mayweather, bro. They weren't playing none of that shit. They didn't give a fuck about getting knocked out.
They're trying to kill, bro.
Tell me how NBA YoungBoy got picked up by the feds, though.
Hey,
damn.
Hey, it's gonna be some more after that, man. I feel bad for all my dogs.
What you mean? That whole team of people?
I'm talking about all teams, every team.
Oh, hey, matter of fact, double down. Hey, double down on Bobby, babe. What Bobby said about this type of shit that we doing? Cause he Scoop talking about teams and teams going down. Bobby was talking about groups. What Bobby was saying.
Oh, okay. Bobby Hemmett. Yeah, Bobby Hemmett says that we need to stop resorting to groups because all that does is offer them a target on our backs, and we just really need to take care of our families and our homes. And once we, kind of become the change that we want to see in the world, everything kind of starts to reflect that.
Yo, because sooner you put yourself in a group, you put a target on your back. Sooner you start saying you're Nation of Islam,
COINTELPRO.
Nigga looking at you like, yo, that nigga right there's a terrorist. Sooner you start saying, hey, the only thing you can scream out right now is Black Lives Matter, nigga, and put on your rainbow flag. You feel me?
And even that puts you on a list.
Hey, I'd rather be on that list, but they ain't messing with me. They trying to throw me some money. Yo, we got some shit going on over here. You ain't trying to steal no clout.
VPN, be on every list.
So
this nigga just a follower.
Man, we still waiting on the queen, bro, to come back with the information, bro. Can you play some Jordan Peterson?
I found some information. I found a little bit as far as the matriarchal to patriarchal. I could touch base on that. I was still doing more research because again, I told you I would come with multiple portions of
we're not
things.
knocking you.
But if you want me to go ahead and read like what I have, I can, unless you just want me to wait until I have everything.
It's really up to you. I don't want to make it too hard on you. If it's easier for you to find the other stuff before you stop and do all this, then it's okay.
I mean, okay. I'll go ahead and find everything else that I'm looking for since y'all have something that you're about to play.
Okay.
I mean,
hey G.
And what y'all think? What you showing?
Shit went to hell.
What's that?
No. Everything is right. It's right and exact, my brother. Everything is right and exact, like the Most High ordained it. Yeah, we ready. Because everything when the shit's turned, everything up. Let it get the shit right.
Sort of meaning in their life that sustains them through difficult times, and they are certain to encounter difficult times.
Because I'm not 100% sure
and
this is.
they're left bitter and resentful and without purpose and adrift and hostile and resentful and vengeful and arrogant and deceitful and of no use to themselves and of no use to anyone else and no partner for a woman, and there's nothing in it that's good.
So you say, I mean, that sounds pretty bad. You're saying
It's
there's a
bad.
crisis of masculinity. I mean, what do you do about it?
You help people understand why it's necessary and important for them to grow up and adopt responsibility. Why that isn't a shake your finger and get your act together sort of thing. Why it's more like a delineation of the kind of destiny that makes life worth living. I've been telling young men, but it's not. I wasn't specifically aiming this message at young men to begin with. It just kind of turned out that way.
And it's mostly, you admit, it's mostly men listening. I mean,
it
90% of your audience is a male.
Well, it's
right?
about 80% on YouTube, which is YouTube is a male domain primarily. So it's hard to tell how much of it is because YouTube is male and how much of it is because of what I'm saying. But what I've been telling young men is that there's an actual reason why they need to grow up, which is that they have something to offer, that people have within them this capacity to set the world straight, and that's necessary to manifest in the world. And that also doing so is where you find the meaning that sustains you in life.
So what's gone wrong then?
Oh God, all sorts of things have gone wrong. I don't think that young men hear words of encouragement. Some of them never in their entire lives, as far as I can tell. That's what they tell me. And the fact that the words that I've been speaking, the YouTube lectures that I've done and put online, for example, have had such a dramatic impact is an indication that young men are starving for this sort of message, because like, why in the world would they have to derive it from a lecture on YouTube? They're not being taught that it's important to develop yourself.
But does it bother you that your audience is predominantly male? Isn't that a bit divisive?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it's no more divisive than the fact that YouTube is primarily male and Tumblr is
Well, that's
primarily
pretty divisive,
female.
isn't
Well,
it?
but Tumblr is primarily female.
But you're just saying that's the way it is.
Well, I'm not saying anything. It's just an observation that that's the way it is. There's plenty of women that are watching my lectures and coming to my talks and buying my books. It's just that the majority of them happen to be men.
What's in it for the women, though?
Well, what sort of partner do you want? Do you want an overgrown child? Or do you want someone to contend with that's going to help you and that
So
you
you're
can
saying
rely on?
women have some sort of duty to sort of help fix the crisis of masculinity?
It depends on what they want. No, I mean, it's exactly how I laid it out. Like women deeply want men who are competent and powerful. And I don't mean power in that they can exert tyrannical control over others. That's not power. That's just corruption. Power is competence. And why in the world would you not want a competent partner? Well, I know why, actually. You can't dominate a competent partner. So
you're
if you
saying
want
women
domination,
want to dominate, is that what you're saying?
no, I'd say women who have had their relationship.
Hey, and like I said, I don't know if it's just man speaking, if we just making these things up. But Rollie, this is what we were saying earlier, right?
Yeah,
Where you
we were talking about, we were touching bases on that earlier.
what you were saying, nigga, they don't want no lame unless they trying to just fucking control a nigga, because they already know that a nigga like us, we already on some thinking shit where it's like, nah, you can't give it up like that, or you feel me, whatever. They don't really want you to be like that. You were saying they kind of want to control you and kind of want to get you in a certain, you feel me?
If a woman can hold you in the palm of her hand, she gonna hold you in the palm of her hand.
You say you said give them 1 foot, they take 2.
By the way, I found everything.
All right, do your thing. We back. Slick, you here? Slick the Roola in the building still. I know Slick the Roola be liking these type of shit. I don't want to.
Yeah, I'm here, bro. I'm here.
All right. Just making sure
Okay,
she found the
perfect.
information, bro.
All right.
I'm trying to hear what she.
To reference where I was referring to, a woman has to become a man to enter into the kingdom of heaven. It was actually in the Gospel of Thomas 1:14 that said, Simon Peter said to them, "Let Miriam go out from among us, for women are not worthy of the life." Jesus said, "Look," or Yahusha, however you want to say it, "Look, I will leave her that I may make her male, in order that she too may become a living spirit, resembling you males. For every woman who makes herself male will enter into the kingdom of heaven." And if you look at it in different forms, actually, let me show you my camera. How do I turn it? Anyway, how do I turn this?
I'm about to say, I'm not sure what you on, but you probably could share your screen.
I wish I could share. I mean, I have a Zoom, but here, I could give y'all like the website to look at if y'all want.
You
But
want to just to see the button set up? See if you can share the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you the actual website.
Yeah, I was about to say. You said Gospel of Thomas 1:14.
Yes, Gospel of Thomas 1:14.
Okay. Slick, you found it, John, already? Because I'm trying to pull it up.
earlychristianwritings.com.
She said, what?
Gospel of Thomas.
Gospel of Thomas.
Where that said the apocrypha? That's what I'm trying to
Hold on, bro. I'm about to find it for
Apocryphal
you.
books are just basically the books that were not included into the Bible that we are given now. And it's not just referring to the 16 books that the Vatican took out, but just the many books that there was of the scripture that just wasn't included.
All right, and as far as Thomas, what was like? Where was Thomas' importance in the Bible? As far as can you speak to that just so that people understand why Thomas was important, or the Gospel of Thomas would be important to delve into?
I cannot give reverence off of why anybody would be like, again, when we are just given a small portion of this Bible anyway. And whenever we look into the etymology of it, and who also translated it. You know, the most ancient text being really the Greek Septuagint, which was supposedly translated from Hebrew, but even like the Hebrew that we're given is not really
First century Roman
No, 100%. The Hebrew that's being
aristocrats.
spoken is not biblical Hebrew. I understand that.
Yeah. But yeah, in reference of just me being able to tell you, you know, the significance, I could research it, you know, like I've researched this, you know, to show you if you would like me to. But I cannot personally answer that question based off of just me continuously studying and diving into where I could, you know, answer that for you. But I
No,
do
I was
remember.
just trying to figure out, even within the scripture, like when they spoke of Thomas, what was his connection? Like I was saying, like a lot of these books that may have been taken out, like the book of Nicodemus, it's kind of important because Nicodemus was one of the scribes or whatever the situation was. So Nicodemus has an important part. It's a lot of people with important parts. I was trying to figure out where was Thomas at? Because you know, a lot of time in the
Okay.
Bible, they'll tell you, yo, they've said this in the book of Thomas, or they said this in the book of Japhet. You feel me? Whatever the book may be, I was just trying to figure out what was the relevance of him in the Bible.
Okay, I could research for you if you'd like.
But what
Um,
I'm saying is though,
Rollie, what you saying?
The New Testament was written by
By by
first
by,
century
by Romans,
Roman aristocrats. And
100% fact.
the whole story of Jesus was fabricated, brother.
The whole story of Jesus was no longer spoken from the perspective of actual inspired people. When I say inspired, I mean people that walk with with Yeshua, because Yeshua, or whatever y'all may want to call him, Yeshua actually was a human.
Thank you, brother.
He
It's
actually
Christ, not
walked. So
Jesus.
you feel me? That the person that came and actually walked with us, those are the people that I'm going to. So like when I speak about Orthodox Christianity or whatever, Ethiopian or whatever the situation may be, that's because Matthew, who was somebody that actually was a part of the 12, and he had some confusion with the way it was broken down. So he was like, yo, I'm about to start my own little situation because we don't eat meat over here and we do this and we do that. So like a lot of people, it's a reason why the fate is inspired, but I don't understand how inspired it is to say a woman can't make it to heaven unless she's a man. But maybe there's a rationale to it where he's like, yo, you have to think. I don't know the
that's
rationale. But
again.
Conversation.
It's just crazy because
It was
you
a
mean,
conversation.
ooh, huh?
go in. I am.
It was a conversation. It was shit. The text was taken out of context.
Yeah, there's so much regarding it all. Again, like you're talking to somebody. I used to be all about, you know, scripture in the traditional Christian way. And then I had a Hebrew journey for like 3 4 years. Then just start looking into things in an esoteric way more so. But I looked a lot into it. And one of the things that had bothered me, you know, was, you know, what I've been talking to you about. But to answer your question about the significance of Thomas in scripture, Thomas was an apostle of Yeshua, one of his
Okay.
original 12 disciples, specially chosen to spread the gospel after the Lord's crucifixion and resurrection.
Okay.
The Bible also calls Thomas and Didymus, John 11, 16, 20, 24. Both names mean twin, although we aren't given the name of Thomas's twin in scripture, but Thomas did have a twin. And as far as the significance of the Gospel of Thomas is without question the most significant book discovered in the Nag Hammadi Library, which was a library in Egypt. And this was discovered in Egypt in 1945. And the gospel was found in a collection of 52 different writings, which included a small piece of Plato's Republic. And unlike the Gospel of Peter, it was discovered 60 years earlier. It's completely preserved. But yeah, it definitely had that portion where it was said, and I really, again, I wish I could just show y'all this.
I didn't mean to cut you off though, but you didn't even mention the book of Enoch.
I mean,
Like,
I didn't have a reason to, but I'm very aware of the Book of
Like
Enoch,
you're
how he
supposed to
turns
mention
into
all that though,
Metatron,
so
all
that's
this
why it's
stuff.
like throwing me off. It's kind of
hey, and also the numerous mention of women. Like, why was that almost put to the back burner to
Hey,
talk
these are
about the
great
one
questions
situation?
that you are asking, and I'm loving that you're asking them. And I still, again, I have my other content that I could read off to you all as well. You know,
Do your thing whenever you're ready.
But
okay.
yeah though, man, what I'm saying is
What's up? What's up?
God, God is gonna be God at the end of the day. You feel
What
what
you
I'm
mean
saying?
God gonna be God? Because I don't understand that language, bro.
What I'm saying is God,
The Most High,
the
the
man who
ultimate power.
created you and me, the Most High.
Your mom actually created you in this universe.
The
The
Most
it's a
High.
female God.
All right,
Keep
the
on going
Most
though,
High.
bro.
All right,
Yeah,
yeah. I think
the Most
I
High.
I, I might think the Most High female too. You feel
Mm.
what I'm saying? You hear what I'm saying? That's what
But
I'm
what you
saying though,
saying though?
cause
You
the
saying she
womb.
gonna be her?
Cause look, without a woman, it wouldn't be man.
100% fact.
You gotta understand that. So we can't just say, "Oh, you feel what I'm saying?" I don't know. I
Hey,
feel like
Rollie, not to mention cut you off again, brother. Adam was first, so the Most High made everything. So go ahead.
It may be a purpose for
you
everything.
can say that, but then
But
again,
see,
bro, you gotta understand who wrote that part.
I want to see what Scoop going because I feel like Scoop's about to go somewhere with this shit right after Rollie. Scoop, what you was saying, bro?
listen, I wanna remember why this conversation started, because now that it was brought to us as if this was original context, what was the origins of the conversation? I think I missed
Yeah,
that part.
that's
Matter of fact, because when I came back, the conversation had switched over.
all right. Well, this is what it was. It's a
From
system where I'm hearing that it's
patriarchal, something like
yeah,
that.
I'm hearing that it's patriarchal, but I'm like, yo, so why is the man choosing to do all the jobs that'll get him killed? Like, why didn't they choose the better end of the deal? Or maybe that's not the better end of the deal. I don't know. But I was trying to figure all those things out. Like, you feel me? Like, why is it easier to defeat a black man? Because if you listen to Boko Haram or any of these situations, the Arabian, Muslim, all these people, they don't respect their women like we respect our women, but we're considered patriarchal. These people slap their women in their face with acid. But anyways, they will come
Was
and
it a
take our
conversation
women.
about
Scoop.
black patriarchy though? Was it a conversation, or was it just a patriarchy in
No,
general?
Yeah, it's
Scoop.
just
It was
patriarchal.
okay. Her
Go
whole
on, babe.
thing was that we have been in a patriarchal society for a long time, and we were pretty much trying to better understand like what that actually looks like, what characteristics in society or elements within society says patriarchy. Because when you look at it, it almost looks like a matriarchy. It's like, bro, like everything they're doing and they're deciding to do seems kind of fair. There doesn't seem anything masculine about it. So she started to try to bring evidence, not try to, but she, brought up some evidence saying that at one point in time, there's a book that reads that, you can't go into heaven without being a male, and so on and so forth. So
So that's how we
now,
got to the Gospel of Thomas, my brother. So now we're
Yeah.
just trying to figure out who Thomas was, and then she ran it down excellently. Thomas was an apostle. Shout out to Thomas. I'm trying to really remember Thomas. Slick, do you remember Thomas? I know we read the book, but I'm so caught up on my fishermen and these. Thomas was somebody though. Like, do y'all remember what Thomas did? Because I understand Matthew was the tax bruh. The Most High say be careful of Peter. That's why it's always like weird sayings. Even today we have a shit where it say I rob Peter to pay Paul, or rob Paul to pay Peter. Whatever situation may be, the Most High say be careful of Peter, because Peter, the way he delivered his scripture was odd, and the fact that you was talking about the book of Thomas and I heard Peter name, I kind of made me like think like, damn, the Most High say be wary of Peter. So I don't know what that means. Maybe it was a reason why they was like, yo, take this out, bro. Be wary of Peter. Peter make it too difficult to understand, because I'm trying to figure out why would you say that you can't.
Is this bro a whole island?
Huh?
Who, Thomas?
This brother's island. I didn't talk about a different bro.
Nah.
Okay, guys, really quick.
Go ahead.
It says that he was one of Yeshua's 12 disciples.
He's apostle.
They call him Doubting Thomas.
Okay, see, another thing, he's a doubter, right?
Because he doubted Yeshua's resurrection when first.
Okay, Thomas is Peter. Thomas is Peter, bro. Like, figure out this Thomas Peter, bro. Because I'm confused.
Thomas had a twin.
All right, maybe Thomas twin is Peter, but the Most High say be wary of Thomas. Peter was the doubter. I don't know if y'all know that, but the Most High told Peter that he was gonna doubt him. The three croak, after the three bells, whatever the situation was, that was Peter. I don't know if y'all know that. It's weird because I'm kind of confused now because Peter had the same story to an extent.
Yeah, like where he was like, "Oh, he can't be here. Is he really here?" And then he showed that he actually did resurrect and stuff.
Facts. See, all right. I see. I'm fucking with you. You on the right path. See, these bros in here like they don't know the scripture, so I'm fucking with you.
No,
Right
no.
No, I'm not. We here with you.
I'm fucking with y'all, bro. I wanted to get y'all energy back up.
But yeah, Nag Hammadi and then the Nidemus is the only other names.
Oh, so
so multiple names, just like it is with a lot of names in there. Again, we're looking at more so like an English term, like a westernized term translation of it. But I do want to read to you all this article that I found, and it's titled "Are We Still Living in a Patriarchy?"
Go
And then
in.
I have my other evidence as well that I said I would have up that I would be more than overjoyed to share with you all. But anyway, when it comes to what this article says, it says some people seem to be under the impression that patriarchy is a term that was made up by feminists to demonize men. Although many feminists do use that word to speak of the systemic inequality that women still suffer in our culture, it actually means something very specific beyond that, something that is much more than a power imbalance between men and women. I've heard more than one man challenge the fact that we even still have a patriarchy. After all, women can vote and they have the same legal rights as men. Heck, a woman is the vice president of the United States. But that's about as reasonable a metric as saying that we no longer have any racism in the US because blacks can vote and have the same legal rights as whites. Heck, a black man was elected president a while back, twice, and racism still very clearly exists. Beyond the equal legal rights of women and blacks, which are only about 50 years old, patriarchy has other components with very specific elements. We are still living in a patriarchy because those components are overwhelmingly in effect, both the ones that relate to the state of things between men and women, as well as other elements. Before we look at how patriarchy still exists, we need to get on the same page about what it truly is. Widespread patriarchy first came into being around 6 to 9,000 years ago, when warlike northern tribes overran or assimilated the peaceful and egalitarian egalitarian cultures that had predominated until that time and imposed upon them a new social structure as well as new deities. We went from matrilinear, matrifocal cultures that revered the divine ancestress who brought life and instead became a patrilinear one that worshiped a thunder god or father god who brought death. Unlike the divine ancestress, who had a male consort, signifying the belief in balance, these male deities did not have a consort or were noticeably dominant over their wife, and some were even positioned as the killer of a goddess. One example of this is the Babylonian myth of how Marduk slays the primordial mother goddess Tiamat to bring order to the world. To be clear, pre-patriarchal societies were not matriarchal. That would simply mean a dominance-based hierarchy where women have control over men. Instead, we had egalitarian societies where women and men had equal status and worked together for the survival of the clan, something that lasted well into Neolithic proto-agricultural societies such as Catalhoyuk. A story in New Scientist entitled Why Egalitarian Societies Died Out has this to say. For 5,000 years, humans have grown accustomed to living in societies dominated by the privileged few. But it wasn't always this way. For tens of thousands of years, egalitarian hunter gatherer societies were widespread. And as a large body of anthropologic, anthropological research shows, long before we organize ourselves into hierarchies of wealth, social status, and power, these groups rigorously enforced norms that prevented any individual or group from acquiring more status, authority, or resources than others. Decision making was decentralized and leadership ad hoc. There weren't any chiefs. There was sporadic, hot blooded fights between individuals, of course, but there was no organized conflict between groups, nor were there strong notions of private property and therefore any need for territorial defense. These social norms affected gender roles as well. Women were important producers and relatively empowered, and marriages were typically monogamous, distinct from herons or polygyny. Socially monogamous does not necessarily equate to sexually monogamous, however. And that was in parentheses. The first sentence of the New Scientist quote is important because it speaks to a central aspect of patriarchy, social stratification. This was the first time that class distinctions or significant hierarchy came into widespread use, and they were maintained by force or the threat of violence. This is an important aspect of patriarchy, a social system that embraces and rewards ruthlessness and a might makes right mentality. This is distinctly different from a time when the well being of the entire clan or settlement was a primary survival strategy. Christopher Boehm is an anthropologist and primatologist who is currently the director of Jane Goodall Research Center at the University of Southern California. He believes that suppressing our primate ancestors' dominance hierarchies by enforcing these egalitarian norms was a central adaptation of human evolution. Enhanced cooperation lowered the risk of Paleolithic life for small, isolated bands of humans and was likely crucial to our survival and evolutionary success. But with the onset of patriarchy, not only are women controlled by men in a way that they hadn't been before, but the strong have power over anyone who is less so, and a kind of feudal system therefore emerges. A relatively small number of elites ostensibly protect but also control a larger number of highly stratified classes, with the most powerless and the poorest making up the widest part of the pyramid. Until 50 years ago in this country, both by law and by custom, white men were at the top of the hierarchy. White women were below them, and on it went until you get to poor Black women as the very bottom of the pyramid. Despite the changes in laws and some upward mobility for previously bottom classes, this hierarchy is still largely in effect. The more that the pyramid flattens, with less stratification and more equality, the more some people feel that their birthright is being stolen and react accordingly. For those who believe in the hierarchy and the zero-sum system, any gains by someone else are perceived to come at a loss to them. These are the rules and properties of the patriarchy. Might makes right, and those who are strong control those who are weaker. Men hold the bulk of both political and economic power, as well as moral authority in society. Traits that are considered masculine, like control, competitiveness, and stoicism, are more desirable for everyone than traits that are considered feminine, like empathy, nurturance, and cooperation. Little boys must be tough and action oriented. Little girls must be pretty and docile. Boys and men must never embody anything remotely feminine because anything feminine is deemed as less than. Quote unquote, the core cultural ideas about what is good, desirable, preferable, or normal are associated with how we think about men and masculinity. In a pyramid shaped hierarchy, you must constantly dominate or risk being dominated. If you don't win, you lose. The rules are enforced through creating fear, the threat of pain, coercion, and the ostracization of those who will not comply. quote unquote, patriarchy is generally not an explicit, ongoing effort by men to dominate women. It's generally not that. It is a long standing system that we are born into and participate in most unconsciously. Not only are women to be consciously or subconsciously dominated, but any individuals or classes of people that are deemed to be weaker or inferior will be, because it is a zero sum system. If you don't win, you lose. And so it's imperative to always try to appear to be the dominant one in any interpersonal interaction. Racism is a form of patriarchy. So is homophobia. So is garden variety bullying. Our work environments are primarily built around patriarchal dominance based hierarchies as well, although that is beginning to change in industries that value the adaptability and agility of allowing those closest to the work to make the most of the decisions in more partnership oriented organizational structures. And in deciding how to govern, one critical choice is between patriarchy and partnership. Patriarchy expresses the belief that it is those at the top who are responsible for the success of the organization and the well being of its members. A measure of patriarchy is how, frequently, we use images of parenting to describe how bosses should manage employees and organizations. To create workplaces that provide meaning and are economically sound and strong in the marketplace, we need to face the implications of having chosen patriarchy for the governance system inside our organizations. The governance system we have inherited and continue to sustain is based on sovereignty and a form of intimate colonialism. These are strong terms, but they are essentially accurate. We govern our organizations by valuing, above all else, consistency, control, and predictability. These become the means of dominance by which colonialism and sovereignty are enacted. It is not that we directly seek dominance, but our beliefs about getting work done have that effect. We pay a price for our top driven, parenting, patriarchal governance system. And there's quite a bit more. Like there's actually a lot more.
Bro, shout out to you, bro. I wanted to snap for you the whole time, but I want to ask you, just like all of us want to ask you. Okay, so what like can you tell us one thing that's actually representation of the patriarchal system, so we can like address that? Like, what do you think is actually being represented as patriarchal? Because me, like, while you were speaking, that's one of the questions I had. But like I said, I already asked you, if a man was privileged, why would they technically go to war and die? Why would they pay the vast majority of alimony assets? Like, why would they why are they choosing everything? Like, why do they go to jail more? Like, why do they do everything that makes no sense? Like, if I ruled something, I wouldn't go die. Like, I wouldn't choose that role. So I'm trying to figure out, like, why
You're
would
a
I want
black
to pay so much?
man. Whenever patriarchy is
Uh-huh.
termed, it's not necessarily termed towards just men in general, or especially a black man. As this
Mm-hmm.
article stated, a lot of times it's referencing just that small portion of those that are dominating things, that control things, to where things have to be seen in a structural form of the strong, being the ones in control of them being the ones that are protectors. But when it comes to men, taking most of the jail, like that, it's mostly black men and Latino men, and it's because of the system and the history of why those things even exist. When it comes to just the system in general, again, it's a highly influenced by those that the elites that are in control of everything, and that's why this patriarchal system is here, because of the same group of people promoting this dominant type of system. And
All right.
it gets
Go ahead.
deeper. It gets deeper. Again, there's way much. It's not too much, but there's a little bit more in this article. And I even have that one passage I told you about that's actually from a sacred text, the Woman's Encyclopedia. Like, I also have that, and that's what again influenced me a little bit more into this arena. I did not mean to cut you off either,
Oh
but I
nah,
hope that answered your question.
it's no problem. So like the woman encyclopedia, what is that?
Yeah, the Woman's Encyclopedia. It's something that is really old. I don't know if any of y'all have ever heard of Sacred Text, but if y'all haven't heard of it, I definitely highly recommend it. It has a lot of ancient texts that are on there, a lot of things that are on there that's kind of hidden. They even have the pyramid text on there. They have, all the apocrypha. They have just everything on there. But it was something that I came across when looking at the Sacred Text, because again, I'm interested in a lot of just a lot of information, a lot of history, and so the woman's encyclopedia. It just talks about a plethora of things, like just historical things. It's a lot that's in there, just a whole lot. It was made in 1983, and it's basically like an encyclopedia. Like you want to know something, have a name or anything, like it gives you a lot of information regarding it.
Yeah, like I said, all these things are super confusing to me. Just a tad bit. All right, so there is a Woman's Month, right?
Mother's Day? Is that what you're referring to?
No, like Woman's
Oh, a
Month.
Woman's Month. I wasn't aware of the Woman's Month. When is the Woman's Month?
I'm pretty sure it's March.
This month.
Oh, International Woman. I thought there was just an International Women's Day.
That was the day, yeah, but I'm pretty sure the whole month of March is dedicated to women. I'm not exactly sure. Y'all could double check, but I know for sure there's no man's month. I know for sure we celebrate Mother's Day. I've never seen somebody come up to me and celebrate Father's Day. Like, I'm trying to get the what is actually patriarchal about the situation. Like, why isn't these people that's quote unquote ruling taking credit for the ruling? Because like in the way I'm looking at it, I'm feeling like them top 10% of alpha male, whatever the situation is, they're ruling for their woman. I don't think they're ruling for themselves.
It's Women's History Month.
March.
Yes.
So March is Women History Month. So there's a Woman History Month. There's not a Man's History Month. There's a Man's Health Month, which is odd to me.
I can see where you're coming from.
Mm-hmm.
Especially from a general basis, analyzing things, just how they are right now. But really, like when it comes to the naked eye, what we really see, a lot of it.
No.
Go on.
Excuse me. Didn't mean to cut you off.
You're fine.
They have actually taken over your month with the alphabet crew.
So all the bros in that.
Men's Health Month was in June, but obviously you know who's in June now.
Oh, so it's no Man's Health Month no more.
It was replaced.
This LBGT. All right, cool. That don't even confuse me, because I'm telling you, and that's why I'm saying maybe it's a social dilemma going on. Maybe man and woman need to talk. But I'm telling you, if women speak to man about this patriarchal idea they have, all y'all have to do is tell man, yo, I don't want y'all treating us like kids. I know y'all love us and y'all don't want us to die. Don't do that for us no more. If we die, we die. If we get in a fight with y'all, don't be talking about we not equal. Knock us out. Like, that's the only thing you could be saying to me, because I'm trying to figure out what is actually patriarchal about it. Is there what can you put your finger on, like this right here? I don't like this right here. Every time
again, I have evidence.
I'm saying right now something that you could say that you've seen in your immediate future.
I had talked about it. Like, I had definitely talked about it. Like, because whenever you look at patriarchal, I'm seeing that based off of what you're saying, you're thinking that patriarchal more so must mean things are favoring men in society right now. Is that like what you're viewing the patriarchal term as, favoring men in this current condition right now in society?
Well, that's the only way I can look at it, because I'm really trying to ask, are we currently in a patriarchal system? Because I know that since 1960s, and we can go back a little bit before that, but first of all, black woman has never been ruled by a black man in this country. So maybe we can go back to Africa and kind of bring up some theories, but for sure in this country, I don't remember black man ever ruling black women, because they never had power. So with that being said, I'm just trying to figure out where is the evidence of it now, or you feel me? I'm just trying to figure out where is it? When did it start?
I had personally seen that, the evidence of it now. I had personally seen that heavy, and I guess some religious systems, a lot of religious systems actually. I have seen it also heavy when it comes to just the stereotype of relationships at times.
What are you saying?
So with religion, like, you know, I was actually surprised he knew about what goes down, like, you know, with some major religions, like, you know, how terrible they treat women. But it's really like that. It's like that for a lot. Like, even when it comes to just that, like, just I understand why people say the submission part and all of that stuff, but it just be emphasized to a whole nother extreme especially when it comes to the Hebrew walks and times. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I'm not gonna do that to you, because it got to a point to where a brother, an Aki, had been extremely rude and disrespectful in reference of women, talking just terribly, and, like, you know, had blocked me and my Akoti, me and my you know, Hebrew sister within my Hebrew community. And like, we had seen a lot of, and even when everything about the camps are really bad with it. You know how they kill that sister and all that stuff. You know, like, when it comes to just even like, who just has control over a lot of things. I know that you're saying, why would they put themselves in all this power, this position,
Wait,
and all that.
hold on, wait. You just ran something by us really
Hey,
quick. What
hey,
sister?
and I'm glad you're going there. And Slick, I want you to speak next, because right now we're speaking about the Hebrew Israelite brothers. I mean, Slick. And I know that that you be on your fringes and situation. I am. Do you wear fringes, Queen? I'm not sure. Do you wear fringes?
I do not currently wear fringes. I do not.
Okay, so
But
you're not really.
I have made fringes, and I have worn them before. Again, especially throughout my 3-4 years when I was heavily deep into the Hebrew Israelite, you know, identity and all of that.
Okay, I understand that. Slick, do you have anything to say while we going in? Because I don't want to leave you out, Queen. I know you got something to say, so but hold on real quick. Slick, you have anything to say? Hey, who is Sad, bro? Sad, what's going on, bro? You ain't saying nothing yet, bro. Every time we try to get you on here, you got everything disconnected, bro. All right, bro, you may be a
My
spy,
fault,
bro.
my fault. Hell
Oh,
nah, I ain't
this
none
a
of that.
legend in here. Man, this a motherfucking legend in here listening to some conversation. You ain't got nothing to say, OG.
Nah, I'm just listening in for real. Shit, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all filling me in.
All right. I'm fucking with that. Yo, Slick. So you don't have anything to say right now, because like I'm asking the Queen about the patriarchal. She's telling me maybe we don't, but like she's telling me she's seeing it though, and like she's saying right now as far as the Hebrew Israelites, and I know that you're not a part of no camps, because we understand that we don't do that, and the Most High tell us the way to move as lions and things. But what's your thoughts on like women getting into these camps, and you feel me? They kind of saying like I think
I'm
they're
gonna be
putting
real
things
with you,
on
bro.
us. Go in.
We going biblical. Women can't lead though, bro. The Bible said that, bro. The Most High said that, bro. Like,
And I would agree with that to what extent? To the extent that I don't think women are like me personally. I don't even want them to die, but I don't think women are willing to take accountability. Like even right now in this current time, even if because like I'm telling you, women has been ruling us. I don't know if y'all trying to play that game with me, but I was raised in the African American community, we would say, and I'm telling you, 99.8% of us was raised by mothers, bro. So everything we do is for mothers. So like even us seeing mothers, we see that, bro, we love them, but I don't think that they're willing to take accountability. So to be a leader, the first thing you have to do is be willing to take accountability. So I don't know, Queen, like like Slick, I see you went that biblical, but what you saying? I'm not sure.
I was just saying that that's dependent, you know, on, you know, each individual. I do believe that there's some women that do take accountability, you know,
Okay.
for their position, just their role. Like, you know, their both roles are equally important. And I also
100%.
do, yeah, I also do want to say my king, he's ready for me to go to bed. So, you know, it's 1:08 over here. I don't know what time it is for y'all over there,
It's the
but
same time. Peace and thank you for coming through.
of course, thank y'all for having me. Thank y'all for
No
having
problem.
me.
Have a
Right.
good blessed
night.
have a blessed
Y'all as
night.
well.
Peace.
Peace. Shalom. Bye.
peace,
Shalom.
shalom. That's what I'm talking about.
Hey, dumbing out. But you got to get off that patriarchal shit. So hopefully your king sits you down and he do some more studying and tell you, yo, we ain't fucking with Thomas too much. I think Thomas might be Peter homeboy. I'm watching both of them. Most High told me watch Peter, because Peter told Peter had a big confusion. I guess you know the situation where the animals was coming. Peter had a weird confusion, bro. I'm not knocking Peter, because Peter is a great guy, but the Most High say be careful of that, brother. Just be careful. Like when he say something, let's at least do the back study. Like I said, when I was talking to her, like I'm still trying to get to what is patriarchy to her.
Yeah, I wanted her to touch in on more personal points.
Yeah, like what is she saying? Like she just said religion, and I understand that,
Like,
but
who do you feel is currently oppressing you?
the
Like,
Israelites,
actuality.
the Israelites,
They were misogynistic more so than patriarchal in regards to what?
but the only reason why they doing what they doing is because the Most High said this, and they have been around enough women to understand, yo, she don't want to lead.
Yeah, it's like, bro, a woman is not gonna put a system in place, bro. It's gonna be a free for all. It's gonna be whatever we're doing. Like, there's no system. It's whatever we feel.
And then I also kind of wanted to ask her, where is these societies that you saying where women ran? Like, because I hear you saying the egalitarian system. I love it. I love the word. I love all, but I think that's facilitated through man. Like the reason why we're in this position right now is because man went out and died, and man stay on the borders all day and fight war. Like the system is set up the way it is because man go out and die. So even if they want power and want their spot, I don't got no problem with that. But if there is a system where man don't want women to do anything, that's my problem with it. So like if she was talking about back in the days, I don't think we could agree with that. If you could be like, yo, they would kept them from doing this, kept them doing this. I don't think they did that because of them not liking women. I think they did it more so because they thought woman was a child.
Give them an inch, they take it all. It's like you can give them the entire society, submit to their entire way, and it'll still be a patriarchal society to them. It's just like, no, it's patriarchy, but they're just apologizing.
So like with child support, alimony, and all these payments that they was talking about.
It's like, this no longer patriarchal. Patriarchal would mean there would be none of this. This wouldn't exist.
Yeah, like I'm just
non-existent in a patriarchal society. Like you would get punched if you even try to.
And that's why I was trying to ask her. So, all right, if we're patriarchal, what is the Muslims or those people that smack their women in their face with acid, or they want to bang on the Africans, even though I know why they do it?
What does a matriarchal society look like, if anything?
And
but she's gonna argue that it doesn't look like a matriarchy at all. It's a egalitarian. Everything.
So fuck that. I was gonna ask her what society practiced that, so we can do that research. You feel me? That'll just be the basis. I just want to be able to go back and be like, okay, was this country ruled by a woman? Like I said, I understand.
Man, no lie, brother. That girl crazy, man. I don't care. That girl crazy.
Man, bro.
She's on a journey.
Rollie, man, what the hell going on with you, sleep ass nigga?
I just like, okay, yeah, man. Let me.
That's what you thinking too, G?
Rollie sleep. I had to put myself on mute and listen to her. I'm like, hold up, man. Fuck it. I'm just gonna let the radio talk because she talking like the radio right now. Fuck it, man. What is she talking? But
man, my boy Fab
and it has to do with nothing. Patriarch, what?
Yo, and the thing I tell you, we just need to get to the bottom of it. I was hoping she was gonna say the pay gap so I could break that down. Scoop slid. My boy Sab in here though. I don't know where the hell Rollie at. I'm gonna call his ass. Fuck him up. But yeah, bro, the whole time I was listening, bro, I was a little confused, bro. I won't lie, a little. And like I said, it's nothing wrong, but I just wanted to figure out what is patriarch. What is like? Cause you telling me that man is ruling, but I'm just trying to figure out what does rulership look like now? Because I'm thinking when a nigga rules some shit, nigga, he choosing not to die. Why is he choosing to die so much? Why is he paying so much alimony? Why is he choosing the fucking bullshit ass end of the stick? But then she's gonna tell us she's talking about the 10% of man. But the 10% of man is doing it for the woman. So I'm just even trying to figure out what's the 10% of the man motive. Like, are they married? Like, what? Like, I'm trying to figure out what does it look like. Do they wife think that they're ruling them, or do you feel like they're ruling you?
She didn't even address the undertones. Like, well, you know, when you're at work, like the manager's usually a guy, and blah blah blah. Like, she didn't get to anything personal. She just is like, you know, I've definitely seen it heavy. Like, yeah, I've definitely seen men in, you know, yeah, we've seen men in power. And like that's the main thing that got them cool is like, well, they still ain't make a woman a president yet. So we're obviously in a patriarchy. And it's like, oh, so that's what y'all need. Okay, so we could actually just run a complete patriarchy as long as we have a woman in president position, we're good.
No, I'm telling you, we have there are examples of women leaders, we will say, and their countries are shit. Their countries are shit, and I'm
Yep.
telling you, the
Good
one
shit.
lady the one lady that got a straight country. She the leader of like a little section of some shit. She's not the leader of the country. Like all those things, it get misinformed. But yeah, bro.
Just a part. She's got a little part.
Yeah, I really wanted to ask her, like, bro, can you give us a country? Can you give us, like, I really want, it's interesting as fuck to me because me being, you know, us studying the book and understanding how the Most High felt about a woman and understand even the reason why these rules came up where a man was like, yo, I'm on some leadership shit. All these rules didn't come up because a nigga was like, man, I hate you. I want to control you. Because if you go to Rome, they wasn't doing none of that. They was actually, like, she brought up the Salem witch trial. That's interesting to me. That's super interesting to me. I understand it. But like you have to stop bringing up European history to African man. But she was saying she's not talking about us. So I'm just trying to figure out what population of the world did this impact. Seem like you're just reading somebody's encyclopedia. But then there's something called the Woman Encyclopedia. I don't even know what that's about. So I need to Google man encyclopedia. These are all odd shit to me. So like I said, I'm not knocking her by no mean because she actually she did her research as far as what she did. So I can't knock it, but I just want something practical, bro. I want something that I can see right now.
I'm gonna knock it. I'm gonna knock the hell out of that bitch because that bitch ain't talking
You
about
say you ain't
nothing.
fucking with it by no means necessary.
By nothing. That bitch ain't make no sense to me. If it ain't no more how we live, how we supposed to live, bro, like, bro, I don't know what she's talking about. Help me out. I'm confused, bro. Tonight I'm confused. Tonight one of them nights you got me on a GODCAST and I'm like, bro, who is this? Who raised
Yeah.
you?
Shout out to Rollie, bro, for bringing an amazing guest. Like I said, she came on here. Like I love when people come on here with their piece because they give us a. You feel me? Because most of the time we just be on here, we just be talking. Like right now, it really got super interesting. It was like almost motherfucking CSI or something weird.
Rollie sleep, man.
Rollie bullshit, babe. Bring Rollie back in. Like Rollie's supposed to be able to hear us anyways, though, even though he outside the studio. Yo, bro, what you doing, man? Bro, you sleeping on the GODCAST, nigga?
Yeah, he is, bro. That camera been sitting in the same spot for about how we do it for about 19 hours now, bro.
Man,
that alcohol kicked his ass.
Hey, that alcohol whooped that brother ass, and you know what?
I told that boy about that drinking. Boy, look, I'm still hanging out.
Nigga, I'm about to smoke this spliff right now.
No ice, straight hot.
Bro, because look, when it's hot, you cautious. That nigga was drinking water, he thought.
He mixed it with ice.
That shit was freezing his brain or something. He didn't even know he was drinking alcohol.
One thing about it, you know how we do it, but I want that bit to burn my chest.
Bruh, every time, nigga, I gotta stop and be like, because that's how you know that you ain't bullshitting.
Oh, okay, I see.
I'm telling you, bro, Rollie pulled his joint out the freezer because you know alcohol don't freeze. He pulled his boy out the freezer, cold to the brim, ice all around his bottle. Henny, that Henny. Man, bro, I got two. Man, bro. Man, bro, I want to play some Say Tiggy, bro, almost, bro. Let's Say Tiggy.
Sam, how are you doing?
Yeah, cool. What y'all got going? How y'all doing down there?
Gee.
Man, what the hell you on, bro?
Ain't shit, just out there, bitch, smoking that, you know.
Vibing and shit.
Yeah.
Wait, so Sab, what is the name Sab short for?
Sabi.
It's short for who?
Sabi.
And what does Sabi mean?
That's what they call me.
What is that? Is that a nickname that your family calls you, or?
Nah, yeah, like my cousins, them homeboys.
And how did you and T meet?
Shit, Rollie one told me to jump on that bitch.
Okay, so Rollie introduced y'all. All right, and Rollie fell asleep already.
Y'all interesting, man. I ain't gonna lie.
So are you in a relationship? Like, what's going on in your reality? Any issues, concerns?
Oh no, I'm cool. I'm good.
Wait, so are you in the Florida area, or are you in Indianapolis?
Nah, I'm in Indianapolis.
So how's life up there? Like, what's really going on? Like, are you just a working man come to home?
Yeah, we're working, you know.
Like, how's the city? Is it quiet? Is it busy? Is a lot going on?
Oh, no. A bit jumping.
Wait, so were you in the same area that they recently just had I think it was a quadruple murder over a stimulus check?
Nah, I ain't up there. Hell nah. That shit retarded.
All right, so you saying you don't know nobody killing nobody over no stimulus checks?
Nah, well, hey, that's some crash dummy shit.
Nigga, that's some crash dummy shit right there. Slick, you heard about that shit, G? Nigga went inside the spot to get I guess he needed half of that. Yeah, she was saying he on the
Hey, bros be tripping. Bros be tripping about that stem now.
Niggas be needing that though, right?
But damn, that bitch slumped the whole family over that shit.
Slumped the whole family by the fucking stimmy by $700. He said he was gonna get possibly. Hey, babe, where my other jams at?
Oh, that phone.
Oh, you ain't gotta worry about me.
But I'm about to slide out this bitch.
Hey, we fucking with you, bro. Thank you for coming through, bro. You definitely gotta come through, bro. You be coming through and shit. You don't be jumping in, bro. Well, that boy ain't playing. Oh, that boy fast.
On God. Hey, Scoop went to sleep.
Man, you know, sleep ass Scoop, man.
Look at Rollie. Look at Rollie.
Rollie ain't. Oh, Rollie camera change the spot.
Yeah, it's moving.
We might have him back. Rollie.
You woke up.
Young nigga.
Yes, I'm gonna start a coach.
Please don't bench me.
Forget an episode right here. This is a series.
Nigga. What's wrong with these niggas Slick? Man, what the hell wrong with this nigga Rollie, bro? Rollie called a surprise pod. He brought a feminist on the pod, try to put us on the spot, and now a nigga sleep. Nigga, hey, Slick, you just seen it. He done picked his head up. His head just came in the camera, dude.
Hey, he waved.
Look, that nigga got his hand in the camera.
That nigga waved.
But I think Rollie's like, man, she all information, bro. I know these supposed to be all information. This could be a good setup.
Oh, Rollie probably was trying to wake up.
I can wake Rollie up. Hey, Rollie, I got a custo.
Hey, Rollie beginning into a bunch of arguments because look, he was saying this is lady cousin or some shit. So I feel like they be tag teaming his ass with some feminist arguments. I'm talking about feminists in my boy head to fuck off. Like when Rollie come on here, Rollie be saying some odd shit. He young too. I look at him like my younger brother. So like even when he be saying that type of shit, I be like, oh, bro, what you mean, bro? Nah, nigga, we ain't rocking like that. But like Rollie said, sucker shit or no sucker shit. I need to jump in my Rollie bag. See, I gotta get turned. Rollie be turned,
But
nigga.
that's the thing. Maybe Rollie is like, I don't see the need for all that aggression. My wife is a submissive wife.
It don't matter, bro. Rollie understand. Cause look, Rollie wife not submissive. You see, you know who's submissive? You submissive young lady. Cause look, you sitting right here, bro. Rollie can't even get his wife to come on the pod, bro.
That's the same thing you're saying about the other.
Rollie can't even get his wife to come on the pod, bro. I gotta let Rollie know that shit when he wake up, bro. He want to move the camera and shit on his face and shit. Can't he get your wife to come on the pod, bro?
Rollie.
Your wife run you, bro. My wife can't make decisions like that, nigga. We on the pod tonight, bro. Rollie call a surprise pod. We on the pod tonight, bro.
What?
Your woman be disrespecting you, bro. That ain't come on, bro.
Nah, bro.
And then you brought a feminist on the pod. We had to help out. But like I said, shout out to that sis. She would tell you, bro, she was great for the pod. She did a thing.
She went to sleep.
Yeah, she said she said her king was ready for her to come to sleep, bro.
Yeah, shit, man.
She in a relationship. She be trying to convince you to be feminist.
Nah, hell no.
Because I heard
me to be feminist.
Yeah, I heard her saying stuff about women and man, it's a patriarchy. And I'm just trying to figure out why the fuck do men keep on paying so much money in child support? Why do so much man keep on dying in the war? Why do so much man keep on dying as coal miners? Why is so much motherfucking male trash people, like male police, all these things? I'm trying to figure like why women not doing none of these jobs if it's really a patriarchy? Like why man not sending their ass out to die? So I don't know. She ain't really give us no concrete answers. You feel me? We were trying to figure out really what was going on. So like, she ain't really had no concrete answers. We was fucking with her though. Like I said, she had her point. She read what she read. She brought up Thomas. And like I said, I was just trying to figure out the importance. Just like when I asked her, like, who wrote the encyclopedia? Like, I want to know who write things because I'm more interested in source information. Like, you can't come to me and be like, yo, you read the book, The Secret? No. I know about the lady that wrote The Secret. And like, once I tell you the story, do you still rock with the book? Or I can let you know where she got the book from. So it's a lot of these things. I be trying to figure out where is this thing coming from. Like, she brought up the Gospel of Thomas. And I never really heard a lot of people run by Thomas. So it was interesting to us. We was like, damn, Thomas? Who Thomas? What was Thomas on? I guess Thomas had a twin. I guess Thomas' twin was possibly Peter, bro, because Thomas and Peter was two confusing motherfuckers. They even called Thomas the Doubter. Because he had the same type of situation. The most I call that brother the Doubter, bro.
Right now.
So yeah, I ain't knocking them, bro. But me personally, bro, I think we gotta be on another level with our woman, bro. We gotta have our wife, like, bro, our wife's supposed to be submissive, bro, because they understand the goal, bro. It be too much back and forth with people, bro. That's supposed to understand the goal, bro. Maybe we ain't got no goals, and maybe they like, yo, I can't listen to this nigga. That nigga ain't got no goals. That's all I could think about, bro. Maybe we don't got no goals, bro. I got one more clip before I go. What was going on? Oh, you need me? Yo, I see you acting in a video the other day, boy. Slit, you a real deal actor, my boy.
Oh, you talking what video? You talking about the Zay Tiggy?
Yeah, nigga, I see you.
Oh my gosh, man! I told you.
I seen you in the music video, nigga, acting like
slow mo.
Coon bucket. Oh, Coon bucket.
Oh, you trying to be funny?
I see my nigga. Yo, I see my nigga in there doing some slow mo. Boy, I thought you was ready for goddamn power or something. I thought I was gonna have you in the.
Listen, man, I thought 50 was gonna sign me, man.
Nigga, you were going crazy, bitch. You should have got signed, nigga.
I thought 50 was gonna give me a script after that right there, boy. I like that.
Man, bro, you was going crazy, bitch. You walked in the bathroom, bro. And like, bro, you man, yo, you a real big actor, bro. Yo, you a real actor now, nigga.
Hey, shit. Hey, I just took an Academy Award then, goddamn shit. Yeah, Academy Award, yeah.
Bro, as of me seeing you do that, bro, I'm like, we bullshitting. Cause I told you I wanted to do the little stimulus skit.
Yeah.
Yeah, nigga. I wanted to do a stimulus one, and I wanted to do a vaccine boy, and I want to do a stock boy.
Stock boy. That sounds good. That sounds pretty good.
Yeah, and you feel me? I'm gonna have a couple niggas like even with the I want to have one. What I was saying, I think I got it written down, niggas. It's a cold ass skit, nigga. I'm telling you, like the fact that I'm seeing you on the skit shit, bro. I got to get you in the lab, bro.
Yeah, bro. You definitely got to get me in there.
Cause I need a commercial for the goddamn shirts, and I had, you feel me? I had an idea as far as like I was gonna have a. I'm just gonna tell niggas, if y'all steal my shit, I'm just gonna watch y'all. I know y'all watching the podcast, but the idea was a nigga was gonna put on a Gucci shirt, and he was gonna speak. He gonna start speaking real English or like real lame, and then he was gonna put on another shirt. And then he was gonna finally put on a black privilege shirt, and he was gonna be speaking like a real nigga. And it was like, yo, you tired of pretending? You want to be yourself? Like it'll be a commercial like that where every time you put on another nigga's shirt, you feel lame, and it's like, man, this is not my shirt. And like you put on, you feel me? You put on your shirt, and you be like, yeah, you know, it's kind of like the Snickers commercial where the nigga, the nigga be somebody else. Yeah, yeah, nigga. Every time you put on the shirt, you gay. So you feel me? If you ain't got on the black privilege shirt, and you ain't rocking the black privilege shirt, bro, every time you twisting and shit, you snapping and shit.
Can't get right.
That's funny as fuck.
Bro, that's how I'm picturing this shit, bro. You feel me? Or like the same way that we were just going in on the Bible, a nigga put on a black privilege shirt and he started speaking like a king. You feel me? You take the black privilege shirt off, you speak like a slave. What do you need me to do, master? You feel me? On some master type shit. And then when you put the shirt on, you like, yo, I'm the you start putting your you feel me? You fuck with the commercial? You fucking with the commercial, bro? You better look at your phone on this shit. Yo, Scoop. Yo, Slick, I gotta let you hear CeeLo Green, bro. CeeLo just did the funniest shit, bro. I don't know if you fuck with CeeLo, bro.
That's a funny fact, bro.
All right.
Into it because, like, you know, at one time, everything that came from Atlanta was delivered from Florida. You know what I'm saying? So it was all skating rink and booty shakes. So you going at 100 and goddamn 26 beats per minute. I was been on them Judge Mike Chetty.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie though, bro. Collins Miller's funny as fuck.
Yo, Carlos the funniest nigga on this show because he a street nigga, but nevertheless, bro. Did you hear CeeLo Green, bro? What the hell was CeeLo saying?
I don't even know what he's talking about.
Been on them Judge Mike Chetty.
That's not the Florida shit.
Yo, but that ain't no Florida shit, bro. He lying on us, but what he was saying was that all Atlanta music was influenced by Florida. And you know, around that time when they say Florida, they mean strictly Miami niggas. So they talking about that skating rink booty shaking music. So he was just saying that the tempo was 126. So if he was to jump on it, that's how he'd jump on it. And I'm like, bro, that shit sound weird, nigga. Florida nigga be like, jump on it. You feel me? Like a Florida nigga have a little swag to him. Like he was real country with it. Been over on like you heard that shit? That ain't mine, bro. I gotta run it one more time, bro, because something about him funny to me. Something about him funny to me.
Goddamn 26 beats per minute. I was been on them Judge Mike Chetty.
Yo, hey, and you ain't hear this nigga Chico. The nigga Chico said, yo, that nigga CeeLo just made his voice match his outfit. Did y'all see CeeLo outfit? Babe, can you pull CeeLo outfit? All right, let me see if I can show the CeeLo outfit.
That Chico B, you told it. It's his
Yo,
voice match the outfit.
that's his outfit right there. Do you see my boy outfit?
Yeah.
That nigga said his voice match his outfit. Like, man, a nigga voice sounding like that, Slick.
Yeah, Chico B and Carlos Miller feed, bro.
Going crazy, bro.
bro, Carlos Miller so funny, bro. I done heard that nigga say, and that's why he shit like somebody's baby mama.
Oh my gosh. Hey, he don't stop. We were watching the last, man. Was that the last Lil Jon was watching, bro? Was it the one with Nav? I don't remember which one. Bro, all of them, bro. Carlos is funny as shit, bro.
Bro, funny as hell. Ain't nobody.
He got real nigga jokes, bro. All his jokes is practical.
Yeah.
All her jokes.
Yeah, it's like he be waiting for you to fuck up, and then he'll look at you and say something to you.
Oh my god, you scared me.
It's all the booty, yeah. Just my day. Hold on, bro. I got one more. Hold on. Cause Slick won't here, so Slick didn't see this video. So did Slick see Derek Jack saying that he had a sexual, non-sexual relationship? I want Slick to see Derek, bro.
Is it okay to say?
I think so. Okay to say it? From what I understand, didn't he come through with a flute in Ireland and scare away the snakes?
I don't know, but I was thinking maybe he got canceled. Maybe the color green might offend somebody. Maybe the leprechaun with the pot of gold. The pot of gold. He's got too much money. He's got to give it away.
Let me see.
I don't know. It's I put it up on Instagram. I want to cause a little heat. You know?
Separated because he may still have feelings for his wife. I mean, he may be lying to you. In my
I got into this business 20 years ago, and I wasn't afraid to do nothing. Just
I couldn't do enough. Guys were up there saying stuff that I'm like, I can't do that because my parents would tell me not to say that. But you could say anything, right? If you wanted to.
Yeah, I know. That's all I had to worry back then is maybe.
I wouldn't say I gave an explanation. All I said was this ain't right, and we don't need to talk again until this divorce is final. The whole time we have been talking, I was letting her know, hey, we're separated. I'm just doing my thing. I'm chilling. I'm kicking it. All that other good stuff. Which, by the way, I'll be honest with you. I won't necessarily say I recommend. I believe I preached on it. Somebody fact check me. Whenever I've talked on this subject, my recommendation all the time. Okay, the marriage is done. But in order for me to have an opportunity to have this happiness or have this fulfillment that I'm looking for, I have to come into alignment with God. And that means even if my wife is ringing off, totally not talking to me, even if whatever, I won't even say depressed, but really in a bad space, even if whatever, in order for me to really connect with God, I got to clear some things out. So I threw away my liquor. I threw away every bit of other things that I was using. I cut off everybody, Candace included. Now, I won't say I gave an explanation. All I said was this ain't right, and we don't need to talk again until this divorce is final. The whole time we have been talking, I was letting her know, hey, we're separated. I'm just doing my thing. I'm chilling. I'm kicking it. All that other good stuff. Which, by the way, I'll be honest with you. I won't necessarily say I recommend. I believe I preached on it. Somebody fact check me. Whenever I've talked on this subject, my whole dialogue has been that you don't want to deal with a man who's separated because he may still have feelings for his wife. I mean, he may be lying to you. In my case, I definitely had feelings for my wife, but I thought we were over and I wasn't lying. So am I practicing what I preach? I guess so. So anyway, I sent her that text message. I blocked her on everything. In the past, what I would do is, and this is what caused a lot of issues even in my marriage, I would mostly cut somebody off. I would in communication, and I wouldn't cut it. I wouldn't completely obliterate. I wouldn't completely close every door to that part of my life. All right. it was only on that day, and don't get me wrong, this wasn't immediate. It was only on that day where I started seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. My anxiety is not nearly where it was. Me not wanting to do this, not caring to inspire anybody, not nearly where it was. Even in terms of me and Danae's communication, she still went forward. By the way, I wish I had printed this out because I believe you can actually search this. She filed for divorce. Some people may say, "Oh, Derek, was the separation really real?" She filed for the divorce. The lawyers were in. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to my email. Trey Saul is my lawyer. I'm smoking, I'm getting high, still no sex. But she wants to use the bathroom. She wants to go and use my charger whenever we did the house tour with a couple of people. She wants to stop and do this, stop and do Airbnb. Everybody's having a kickback. She don't care at this point. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about the business. I don't care. That was in May. I would say June, conversation is slowing down. She's waiting for a lawyer to get back to her. And what I'm getting to is the point where I hit rock bottom, because I did hit a rock bottom, and where God pulled us from. And then this is how all of this came to be. June, we talking about my birthday. She basically lets me know there's no plan for her to be around on my birthday. Okay. Now I'm in screw it mode, F it mode. I'm hitting up old chicks. I really don't care at this point. I don't care about my reputation. I don't care about the business. I don't care about any of that. One of those people was a girl named Candace. She's from Florida, Orlando, Florida. Girl I'd have known, at least been acquainted with for a couple of years, right? Last time I think I seen her was back in 2016 before me and my wife got together. I hit Candace up. I'm going to come down to Miami. We're going to kick it. I'm going to get a yacht, blah, blah, blah. Now, here's the thing. And we're going to do a Q&A right after this. Here's the thing. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. All of these years, right?
What?
We're going to do a Q&A right after this. Here's the thing. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. All of these years. And we're going to do a Q&A right after this. Here's the thing. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. All of these years. Me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. All of these. So me and Candace have had a sexual relationship without actually having sex. All of these years, right?
Yo, Slick, bro, I need your input, bro. I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of torn. This brother said him and Candace had a sexual relationship.
I heard what he said, bro. I kind of throw me off, bro. Like, how you in a sexual relationship but y'all not doing nothing? like, what are you doing? How you, bro? What is this world coming into? Nigga need to get off Molly and cocaine, bro. They really fucking up the drugs now. This ain't the 70s no more.
Yo, their whole plan is to lie to women, because I'm telling you, we was talking to the young woman in here earlier. She was saying, I understand sexual energy.
Oh, Sam said that's the simple ass nigga.
For real?
At 11:33.
Oh, Sam was in here going crazy. Yo, Rollie, bro. Do you be knowing that your homeboy be in here? Shout out to Sam, bro, for coming through, nigga. Rollie, that nigga weird. But bro, this man said he had a sexual relationship without having sex, bro.
I don't know where they do that at, but yeah.
This man is tricky as fuck, bro. This is a tricky brother, bro. I'm saying, right, this is a tricky brother. We're trying to break him down, trying to get to the bottom of it. And like I said, the young lady earlier was saying it's sexual energy. I'm like, what does that mean? You know, woman always got some cool shit to say. But I'm just trying to think about from a man perspective. If a man say it, what does it mean? I understand. Maybe a woman might say it because a woman don't understand being a man. But when a man say it, what does a man mean? And no man understand it. None of us understood it. Slick, you didn't understand it. Rollie didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. Scooting, I don't know. It wasn't one man that came in here yet that was like, nah, T, you know what he mean, bro. You know what he mean, bro. No, nobody understood it, bro. Everybody was confused than a motherfucker.
That's why Rollie went to sleep.
Rollie went to sleep because I guess he didn't care. Rollie didn't care about the feminist reading. Rollie is misogynistic, bro. A woman started reading, bro, and Rollie felt like it was nothing being said, so he left. Rollie misogynistic, Slick. That's the only way I'm thinking about it right now, bro.
Hey, bro.
Yo.
Hey, I'm gonna have to call you and get back on that a little bit.
Oh, do your thing, Plies. We pliesed out.
All right.
Safety G.
Yes, sir.
Look at us, nigga, with a magical pod, bro. That's what we do over here at the factory, bro. We can do pods whenever pods come up. Shout out to everybody that came through. But you can do everything.
All right, guys, and that concludes another bonus episode from the No Face, No Case GODCAST times the Wise Magis. We will be back tomorrow, 9:30 p.m. sharp with our pre-show for our Taco Tuesday, where we talk about currency only. Tune in then. Thank you for coming. Peace. Later.